Hello, and welcome to Diego C. Palace. Another night of Champions League, UEFA Champions League football. We've got so many good matches on tonight. Entertaining, of course, teams from the Premier League and other teams from other leagues across Europe. All fighting against each other, trying to kickstart, get real momentum in their seasons, both in the league and no doubt in the Champions League. Of course, the Champions League champions are Paris Saint-Germain. They're at home next to Tottenham against Tottenham Hotspur. So, last night my prediction for that was Paris Saint-Germain 4, Tottenham Hotspur fans 1. I think that's going to be a painful one for them. Please hit a like and subscribe at Diego C. Palace as you enter. Thank you very much for joining me. Actually, let me just get a little bit comfortable here because I am not sitting on the cushion that I want to sit on. Yes, better. And yeah, the match is about to start. The plan was to go live an hour before, and literally we've only got like a few minutes. So I've got to, first of all, actually, I'm a bit too hot for this. I'll put that just there for a moment. What I'll do is I need to just check however you do it without dropping everything. I'm just gonna get the earpieces on, and also I think I need to charge the phone a little bit. Match is about to start in 5 minutes or so. It is all 0-0, of course, at the moment. And let me just check. Oh, you did not want to hear that. And just making sure I've just shared it on Instagram, so hopefully we get a few more people on. Good luck to Tottenham Hotspur fans, I suppose. Good luck to the Arsenal fans, dare I say it. Good luck to Eze, of course, in particular. Tonight, a difficult tie for them. But more importantly, a very difficult night, I suppose. More importantly to those Liverpool fans. They're going for a very difficult time, league-wise, and in the Champions League. And so it's I think it's a crossroads for their manager, Arne Slot. But we'll see what happens. I think Liverpool will win tonight because their manager is from the Netherlands, Arne Slot. And although I haven't said that, PSV are doing really, really well in their Eredivisie, the Dutch Eredivisie. They are top of that division, of that league. So it's going to be very interesting indeed there. But I think Liverpool win 2-0. I've got to go. Someone's calling me. All right, just 1 second, people. Yes? Right. You know that I'm live, but is it important? Okay, all right. I'm live on it now. It's okay, no, it's all right. Sorry, people. Come in. Actually, it's just as well that I got up. Just so I can start your live. Right. Oh. Right, here we go. Here we go again, people. Here we go. Oh, nearly fell over on top of the computer. You don't want to do that. Pick up to everybody there. Sorry about that. I had to go and respond to something there. Dear. Right, everything is like literally falling apart now. Like literally everything's falling apart. Right, what was I doing? I was supposed to be checking the Right, let's check the volume. It's about 3 minutes before kickoff. I will do the lineups in a moment. To say, I've still got a lot of utmost respect for Ebrieze and, of course, for Michael Olise. I think they were exceptionally role models at Crystal Palace in all the time that they were there. And I think they still are amazing football players. And obviously they're doing exceptionally well for their clubs and for country as well. Lise playing really well for the France international side. And of course, Ebrieze, he seems to be a regular for Thomas Tuchel's England international side. Right, let's just get into it. Let's just check that the sound is all right. I think it looks okay. Okay, that's good. Okay, what it's not good is I can't see the mouse. I can't see the mouse. What have I done with the mouse, people? I'm gonna be stuck if I haven't got the. It's literally not there. Like, where's it gone? Has it got like little legs and it's run away somewhere? This certainly happens to me. You can tell I'm a professional streamer. Where could it have gone? I can't find it. Am I sitting on it? Okay, I've got the sound working. Oh, see, I found it. I found the mouse. We can get going now. I thought the mouse had grown legs and sort of wandered off. The absolute scenes. Okay, right, where are we? Actually, I've got to stop that over there. I've got like too many things running because of the football going on. Let me just pause that for a minute over there. Let's get into the match. Please keep hitting the like and subscribe at Diego C. Palace if you are new. We've got, let's just check that on there. Yes, it's all kicking off at 8 o'clock. Just quickly give you a rundown. 8 o'clock kickoffs for Arsenal versus Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich are absolutely lit. They've got Luis Diaz. Oh, we'll do the lineups for that. Let's do it now. For Arsenal, Mikel Arteta has gone with David Raya. Will he get lobbed? Every keeper in the league and every keeper in European football know that they can lob David Raya. Arsenal fans, is that going to happen for you lot? They'll probably wish not. Mikel Arteta has gone with David Raya, Timber, Saliba, Mosquera, and Lewis-Skelly as their left back. He's gone with Ebrieze, Zubimendi, Declan Rice, Bukayo Saka, Mourinho, and Trossard. Trossard, an unsung hero, I suppose, lately. Very good performances for Arsenal. But obviously, I don't know. You'll have to talk to the Arsenal fans why they don't big him up more. But I think he's been very instrumental recently in their efforts in the Premier League. As for Bayern Munich, of course, ex-Manchester City captain, Vincent Kompany, not sure they've replaced him, to be honest, the City fans will say. He's gone with Neuer in goal, Lemire, Tar, Upamecano, Stanisic as a back four. In the midfield pivot, Vincent Kompany has gone with Kimmich, Pavlovic. Michael Olise is playing. He's going to be up against Declan Rice, I suppose, in the duels. And Eze will be up against Stanic, I suppose, and Upamecano on the other side. But Bayern Munich has also gone with Vincent Kompany's gone with Carl, Ganabe, and Harry Kane. Harry Kane, Michael Olise. There is where's it called? Luis Diaz. Luis Diaz. So I don't know. Is he injured? I've got no idea. Or have I got the wrong team? I'm sure he got transferred to Bayern Munich. So there's no Diaz. So I have no idea. I've done my homework on that. I should have known. Got Nicholas Jackson in there. He's not on the bench. Here we go. Still 0-0. Arsenal 0, Bayern Munich 0. Because I'm going to reserve the right to I never flip-flop, but I said it was going to be Bayern Munich. They were going to win 3-1 away at Arsenal. But that was on the assumption that David Luiz was going to play for them, but he's not playing. So I'm changing that because I didn't know he wasn't going to play. I think it's going to be as it is quickly because the match has just started. I think that changes everything. Oh, I'm going to go Arsenal 1, Bayern Munich 2. I think they've got too much momentum. Bayern Munich have recently beat the champions of the Champions League in the previous fixture, whilst Arsenal have only beaten in the previous fixture in the Champions League one of the minors in one of the lower sides in the Champions League, in my opinion. So I think Bayern Munich will get a 2-1 away win at Arsenal, but it might be a lot closer than just 2-1. So let's see how it goes. Let's keep an eye on it. Let's see what happens. And but it's still 0-0 there. I'll do the lineups in a tick. Oh, that's not working. Why is I just lost the stream? What's going on? It's everything. It's 0-0. Earlier on, quickly, there was 2 other fixtures: Copenhagen 3, Kairat 2, Paphos 2, Monaco 2, and so is Arsenal. All the other matches tonight. Massive match. Good luck to. Well, I suppose good luck. Well, I don't know. But yeah, no. I mean, it's. I always say wish good luck to all the British in the English Premier League clubs. They're away at Paris Saint-Germain. I think it might be a long night for the Tottenham Hotspur fans. Paris Saint-Germain there. Still 0-0 against Tottenham Hotspur. Liverpool, which I'm going to feature. I think it's a crossroads for Arne Slot, Liverpool's manager. I think he needs to win tonight. He should win against PSV, although PSV are doing really well in the Premier, in the PSV are top of the Eredivisie Dutch league, if you like. And recently, the last match, as you know, Liverpool at home at Anfield in the Champions League, the previous fixture, they beat Real Madrid. But Real Madrid, as you all know, have having issues there with Xabi Alonso and some of their players. So they're away at Olympiacos, Real Madrid. But it's going to be interesting to see how that falls out. Oh, I've got some messages. Good evening, everyone. I haven't been paying attention. Sorry. I should be. I was just trying to get the matches up. Still 0-0. Oh, I just said that. Big up to everyone in the chat. But PSV have just scored. Oh, Arnold Slot. I think he should. That's too easy. They've just scored penalty there. That's a terrible way to start. Oh my days! That's not good. It's bad to worse for the Liverpool fans. Let me just see. Yes, it was a handball. They're just showing a replay of it. Virgil van Dijk did touch it. Why has he got his hand? Is he playing basketball out there? What's he doing out there? I suppose the Liverpool fans will say. But PSV with an early doors, Ivan Perisic. Did he used to play in the Premier League? Ivan Perisic. And then rings familiar for some reason. Please keep hitting the likes and subscribe at Diego Palace. But Liverpool are losing 1-0 at home. They previously beat Real Madrid in their previous Champions League fixture. But PSV, they're going to go at them. They don't fear them in a sense because they are top of their league in their Dutch, in the Netherlands Dutch Eredivisie league. They have got their tails up. And they want a bit of a slot, I suppose. They want to show him that they've got a good chance of becoming European champions in the Champions League. And Liverpool, of course, they've got. I'm sure they respect Arnold Slot, the PSV fans. Well, probably not, but anyway. And but yeah, there you go, people. PSG, PSG not only. PSV are leading Liverpool at Anfield within 10 minutes. Good evening to DJ Mar. Thank you very much for dropping in. I really appreciate you that. I sincerely apologize to you, to Alex, and to the dog. I missed all your comments. Multitasking. I can't multitask. I lost the mouse earlier on. That's my excuse. It got legs and it wandered off. I wonder if I could actually edit that out. Please keep hitting the likes and subscribe. Diego C. Palace. I think this is a crossroads for Arnold Slot. He needs to get these young players with their established players, with their very experienced players that he's got in his squad in depth at Liverpool. And I said that Liverpool are going to win 2-0 tonight. And my prediction there's gone completely out the window. I thought this would be the turning point for Arnold Slot. Jokes aside, fix the slot machine and just do what he needs to do for those Liverpool fans, because at the moment they're not starting the game like they started against Real Madrid in the previous Champions League fixture. And there you go. It is what it is. Good evening to everybody there. Right, let me just quickly pin everyone's comment. I don't know how you do this. Pin that one quickly. There we go. Good evening to DJ Mar. Hope you're doing well. And good evening to Alex Deason. Good luck to your Sunderland team. I hope you're doing well. And good evening to the dog, the Malcolm Awobi lover. Such a long name. They do it on purpose just to annoy me. And he's gone off with a red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry. Hello, welcome to the... No, you're not going to get me to do those tongue twisters. Unbelievable. No, I could only say those sort of things when I got my hat on. If you know, you know. I'm just saying, but good luck to Elisa and good luck to Ebriese, but good evening to the talk. And good evening to Nick Nack. Diego's back. Well, return of the Mac. I don't know about that. I've still got my munchies. I've got, remember, nothing's really changed. I've still got a lovely little bit about muffin. There's nothing wrong with a little muffin, lemon stream muffin. Make sure that you eat and drink while you watch Liverpool. I thought this was going to be Liverpool's turnaround. I've got a nice butter croissant. Paris Saint-Germain haven't just cooked the chicken off Tottenham Hotspur just yet. They're just woken up. They're putting the barbecue on. Still Arsenal 0, Bayern Munich 0. And good luck to Ebriese and to Michael Lee. Said those two are up against each other. They're not really. They are up against each other on the same pitch, but they're not up against each other on the because Ebriese will be facing on the other side and Michael Lee will be facing on the other side. And good evening to Nick Nack. I hope you're doing well. Says you're looking well. Missed your streams. Thank you very much, Nick Nack. Yeah, I've been really busy, extremely busy. Managed to find some time for the last few days, and there you go. So make sure that you eat and drink. Let's get the. I hope you two are also doing well. Nick Nack, the dog, Alex, and DJ Ma. Please keep hitting the likes. Tottenham. Oh yes, I haven't done the lineups for Tottenham. I will do that in a minute. Virgil van Dijk. I don't know what he was doing with his hand up there so much. He was deemed to have handball in the penalty area, so they gave a penalty to PSV, and Perisic penalty, bish bash bosh, and they've taken the lead. They are top of their league in the Netherlands, PSV, so there are no mugs out there. Arsenal with a very strong lineup against Bayern Munich. There's no David Luiz, the Colombian international. Not sure why he's not playing, but I've revised that. My prediction for that one is Arsenal 1, Bayern Munich 2. Yeah, it's still PSG 0, Tottenham Hotspur 0. Would you believe it? No, that's going to be a tough one. Give them credit, they're in the Champions League. I mean, obviously they won that Europa League final against the Manchester United fans. It could have been Manchester United there right now, and Manchester United, Ruben Amorim, with I suppose with Victor Gyökeres up there. If had they won that Europa League, I think they would have signed Victor Gyökeres, in my opinion, as an outsider looking at that situation. I think the January transfer window is around the corner. It's going to be very important for clubs like Manchester United, Newcastle United. They would want to get up in the Premier League, as an example. Very important transfer window. If any of the clubs like Liverpool, Arsenal, City, Chelsea, if they incur injuries. So that's going to be interesting there at all. Kane doing a lot of work off the ball there. Just having a little flicker there here. What would be worse is if Harry Kane scores the winning goal against Arsenal at the Emirates. We all know that originally I think he is an Arsenal fan, but he's obviously played most of his career at Tottenham Hotspur. But yeah, that's going to be interesting. For me, I don't think the Arsenal fans will take it very kindly. They don't like Harry Kane and the Arsenal fans. I think that's putting it mildly. I am not sure how Harry Kane has done against Arsenal. You'll have to talk to Arsenal fans in the duels that he's had in the past as a Tottenham Hotspur player up against Arsenal. I think he always seems to score in the derbies, in the North London derbies. I could be wrong, but it's still so at the moment. It is Liverpool 0, PSV 1. So we'll see what happens on that one there. Thank you very much for dropping in. Oh, thank you for the 4 likes, everyone. That's really nice. What else have we got here? What I'm going to try and do while the teams are settling into the first 10 minutes, I would say that Atletico Madrid in just gone over the 10 minutes, they've gone a goal up. Alvarez has scored. Inter Milan are losing 1-0. Atletico Madrid need to pull their socks up. Let's have a look if there's a player. Gallagher is started for them alongside the midfield pivot of Barrios and Cardoso of Atletico Madrid. Diego Simeone there. He's probably looking to have a good run in the Champions League, perhaps win it. Do they have the squad in depth? The thing is, Diego Simeone, he does like to tinker while the match is going. He does like to do his substitution. I can't lie. Inter Milan manager is Christian Chivu, which I don't know much about. He's gone with Barbella. Lautaro Martinez is starting up there, so you can expect if they can get service up to the formidable Lautaro Martinez, he might, if he has his day, he's literally unstoppable. I think he's got Thuram, Fratesi, Joff. He's got a bench there, the Inter Milan coach, but at the moment on 14 minutes is Atletico Madrid 1, Inter Milan 0. Other goals that have gone. Oh, and it gets worse for the Blancos, los Galácticos. La Real Madrid, los Blancos. ¿Qué les pasa? Señores y señoras, ¿qué les pasa? La Real Madrid, the Liverpool fans will probably be happy about this because it's Olympiacos 1 and La Real Madrid 0 points. No puntos, 0 points. What is going on with Xabi Alonso and Vinicius Jr.? Are they still at each other? Are there other players trying to call the shots? Are the super agents a la Real Madrid trying to dislodge Xabi Alonso, ex-Liverpool, of course, player? There's something not right in the air over there. The previous match they lost away at Liverpool. Liverpool fans, they won that. At the moment they're losing against PSV, but Olympiacos, lovely goal there within 10 minutes. Bish, bash, bosh, and they're putting the Galacticos in the mud. They probably missed a goal, the Real Madrid keeper Lunin, because he was watching Xabi Alonso argue with Vinicius Jr. What is going on? What is going on? And also, Trent Alexander-Arnold is making a start for La Real Madrid, and there is no start for the injured. I know he's not injured. Jude Bellingham, he's on the bench. I'll take it back. He's not injured. He's got to start. Jude Bellingham, surely. He's gone with Chukwuemeni and Camavinga in the midfield pivot. But they're losing. And this one go well. Olympiacos are winning 1-0 against La Real Madrid. Please keep hitting the likes and subscribe at Diego C. Palace if you are new. And what I'm going to try and do, thank you for the 4 likes, everybody out there. It's very nice. And Liverpool are on the attack here. And Szoboszlai, there you go. I told you, ladies and gentlemen, that today would be the turnaround, break or make. Is at a crossroads. in my opinion, the Liverpool manager, as an outsider looking in, I know I'm a Crystal Palace fan, and I never really would have many nice things to say about Liverpool fans. But it's just in the blood. That's what we do at Crystal Palace as fans. But I would say it's a crossroads for Arnold Slot. That's what I put Jurgen Klopp on the thumbnail, in my thumbnail for tonight's match, because I think he's available. If Liverpool lose tonight and they lose against West Ham, just say thank you very much. What you've done, good. Bring back Jurgen Klopp. Have a serious look to see what managers they're going to change. But Liverpool have made a comeback. Szoboszlai has scored for Liverpool, and let's just have a little replay of that. Because he's playing him in the right position. I don't understand. Well, I think it's because of injuries, but sometimes Arnold Slot plays Szoboszlai as a right back, and I'm like, I suppose you got to do when you got injuries there. But a nice little link up there, yeah, good positioning there by Szoboszlai, being preempting to be in that space in the middle of the box and scoring the goal there for Liverpool. And just before that, of course, Cody Gakpo just missed it there. So it's 1-1. Oh, I haven't updated the scores in it, so I've got to do that now. Oh Lord, I've got to catch up with these little things. So it is Liverpool 1-1 PSV. 1 minute, people. Oh. Liverpool 1, PSV 1, Arsenal, I believe that's still 0-0. I'm going to put that as 0-0. Probably just jinxed it. But good luck to both Ebrieze and Michael Olise. There's no David Luiz Diaz, I should say. And of course, also Tottenham Hotspur are featuring against PSG, of all people. Right, I'm just going to save that. I hope that's okay. Probably got the wrong scores there. And Liverpool can sack him after we play them next Wednesday. There you go, Alex. This going to say, well, yeah, definitely. Granit Xhaka for Sunderland has been an absolute revelation there. Well, perhaps not a revelation, but and there's another midfielder at Sunderland that he's keeping out. But he's oh, 1 minute. Let's just get this right. That's not right. Oh, I'm doing that wrong. Just trying to get all the matches. Liverpool 1, PSV 1 on 20 minutes or 19 minutes or so. Let's just have a quick rundown. We're coming up to about 20-minute mark on all the matches. Arsenal 0, Bayern Munich 0. They seem to have started a bit late at Arsenal. I'm not sure why is that. There's always seems to be different rules. Mikel Arteta and the Arsenal fans, they always have different rules for themselves. So they've started a bit slow, I think. But anyway, Arsenal 0, Bayern Munich 0. Let's just cover another look. I don't think there was any, there hasn't been any sending also anything madness there. Ebrieze there up against Michael Olise, but not really. Ebrieze is up against Lema and Upamecano. He's going to probably want to try and get in behind them and whip some calls in there, getting behind Pavlovic, the Bayern Munich midfielder there. And of course, Harry Kane is playing up against his former foes of the Arsenal. Can you imagine the scenes if Harry Kane scores a goal? Oh. Can you imagine the pain of the Arsenal fans? I'm not laughing. I'm just saying. Hope I haven't just jinxed that. But I've got to say it because I'm a Palace fan. You know. It wouldn't be right otherwise. But definitely, I said it's a crossroads for Arnold Slot, the Liverpool manager, and his team. I don't know why Virgil van Dijk was trying to play basketball in the first 5 minutes. He touched the ball with his hand. He's trying to do a double dribble and trying to get a 3-pointer. No. Virgil van Dijk, this is not NBA. This is football, Champions League football, and he conceded the penalty, and PSV went ahead early doors with 1-0. But that Liverpool, Szoboszlai in the centre of the box, bish bash bosh, scored, and he got himself an equaliser for Liverpool side. So a relieved Virgil van Dijk, I expect, no doubt. That is Liverpool 1, PSV 1, just gone into 21 minutes where I am. You guys might be a little bit ahead of me. And Real Madrid, they've stopped fighting with each other. The Real Madrid fans have stopped fighting with their manager, Xabi Alonso, and maybe Vinicius Jr. has made up and kissed and made up with Xabi Alonso. But Real Madrid, who scored? None other than Mbappe. Mbappe, move over. We've got a better striker at Crystal Palace in Jean-Philippe Mateta all day long. We've got a better striker with better product, better output in Jean-Philippe Mateta. Écoutez, mesdames et messieurs, Jean-Philippe Mateta is levels above in front of Mbappe. If you know, you know. And he's not going anywhere. Apparently, he might not re-sign the contract, so I might just jinx that. But it's Olympiacos 1, Real Madrid 1. The Real Madrid players have stopped arguing within themselves and with their managers. The special agents at la Real Madrid, los Galácticos, los Blancos, no están alegando con el Xabi Alonso no more. They have made up and they've got an equaliser. And he was assisted by Vinicius Jr. Man, dare I say, I just wanted to just double check that. So Vinicius Jr. paying back from the faller. But the breaking news is, as I speak, here's Arsenal here on the attack. Bukayo Saka on the ball. Timber, and they've scored. Arsenal have scored against Bayern Munich. Is it the year that the Arsenal fans are actually going to see silverware with Mikel Arteta? The man's been there for nearly 6 years, £100 million spent, and they've got no silverware. Like literally, they've got plastic. They've got nothing in there. All right, they've got nothing in the cupboard. But at the moment, it is Timber who has Timber has scored for Arsenal. Arsenal 1, Bayern Munich 0. And so I need to change the times for that, I suppose. Bayern Munich, Arsenal 1, Bayern Munich. Please hit like and subscribe at Diego C. Palace if you are new. Liverpool have pegged one back, so it's 1-1 against PSV. But Arsenal are now leaving. Arsenal 1, Bayern Munich 0. So my prediction could still happen because I said it would be Arsenal 1, Bayern Munich 2. Now, good luck to both Ebriez. It's great to see. It's just wonderful to see Michael Elise and Ebriez on the same pitch, although this time they're up against each other. Not sure why the referee's given a yellow card did. I'm a little bit behind you lot, I expect. But it's maybe there was a frustration there. After the goal, they've given a yellow card to one of the Bayern Munich centre halves. Not sure why. Well, I missed that. Never mind. But Michael Elise said they're playing alongside Harry Kane, and they're missing that whip attack of David Luiz. Why isn't he playing? Is it something happened to him? I hope he's all right. Anyway, big up to everyone. Liverpool can sack him after we play them next Wednesday. Well, I tell you what, if Liverpool don't get 3 points against West Ham at the weekend and they don't get 3 points against Sunderland, yeah, it may not make it to January transfer window. I'm not even trying to rattle somebody or make news that shouldn't be. They would think that the Liverpool fans would expect their side to be the sides of, no due respect, but Sunderland have done so well this season. And West Ham, of course, with Nuno down there, they're doing little bits down there at the moment. Please keep hitting the likes and subscribe at Diego C. Palace. Arsenal 1, Bayern Munich 0. Good start by Ebrieze and Michael Elise up against each other. And then you've got Atletico Madrid 1, Inter Milan 0, Eintracht Frankfurt 0, Atlanta 0, and Liverpool 1, PSV 1, a penalty conceded by Virgil van Dijk, and Real Madrid has just scored. Real Madrid, Mbappe is trying to send a message to Jean-Philippe Mateta, telling him that he's better than him. And I don't think so. I think Jean-Philippe Mateta is better than Mbappe all day long. Yeah, you heard it here. But Mbappe there scoring a second goal there, and yeah, that is a goal. That is a goal. That is a goal. They're not going to look at that. So approaching the half a 30-minute mark. Well, not just there. Real Madrid now making amends, and but it's still, I can say, Paris Saint-Germain 0, Tottenham Hotspur, and as I speak, Sporting have gone ahead as well. Luis Suarez assisting there, and they are now leading 1-0 Club Brugge. So we'll have it at halftime. What I'll do is I'll try and get the lineups in the description, which I need to do, but I'll also try and damn it, I lost the feed there. Oh, what have I done there? Oh, that's better. That's better. Right, good performance by Arsenal, weathering the storm, in my opinion, in the first 6 or 7 minutes. But they are leading 1-0. And against Bayern Munich, Vincent Kompany, they're on his touchline. And apparently, Dominic Szoboszlai, I put this down, this is quite important. If anyone didn't know, Dominic Szoboszlai scored the equaliser for Liverpool. Not sure why Virgil van Dijk was trying to play basketball for his Liverpool side. I don't think he needs to be said that he's a very experienced defender, both for Liverpool and for the Netherlands. I don't know why, but he was like literally playing basketball. He was trying to do a double dribble up there. And he considered a penalty, and not a good start for him. But Liverpool have made amends. They've pulled one back through Dominic Szoboszlai, and he apparently has scored Liverpool's 500th Anfield goal in Europe. So that's a very important milestone, I suppose, for the history of that football club in Liverpool. So 500 goals in Europe, believe me now. But I have to say, Arsenal have scored from open play. They haven't relied on a set piece or negative football. So maybe that's something that Vincent Kompany wasn't looking for or expecting. Real Madrid are leading now 2-1 away at Olympiacos. And Mbappe trying to send a message to Jean-Philippe Mateta saying, un moment, get back. I mean, I'm the man here for France. There you go. Not enough press, not enough work off the ball, in my opinion, by Bayern Munich. Lackluster a little bit. Maybe expecting everything to be landed to them, and it's not going to happen because Arsenal have got their tails up. Great to see Michael Olise on the pitch. Great to see Ebrieze there. Eze! How have Arsenal not gone 2-0 up? How have Arsenal not gone 2-0 up? Eze, they're doing all the magic with his feet. Oh, he fell down. And Real Madrid have just scored another one. And I tell you what, Real Madrid killing Mbappe. I think he's just bagged another one. And Salah scored 1/10 of those. Do you know what? It won't surprise me. They need to get him firing again. Not they, I should say. Arnold Slot needs to get him firing again. What worries me is that if Mo Salah doesn't work out this season for Arnold Slot or whoever they might bring in as a replacement manager, I mean, that's literally what people are talking now. Not just me. They might look at Daniel Munoz. Oh my God. I swear, if Liverpool get linked to another of my Crystal Palace players, I'm just going to lose it. It's enough. No más, por favor. No más. But I'm not joking. Daniel Munoz would put Mo Salah on the bench right now on performance. Liverpool, I know exactly what it is. The thing is, they could go for him. Because I don't think they will. Hope not. But I'm just saying, where Mo Salah plays and where Daniel Munoz plays, those two positions, on performance-wise, Daniel Munoz is absolutely knocking it out of the park. Not just this season, but at the end of last season as well. Oh, there you go. There you go. Oh my days, counterplay. I told you it was a moment of time that they would wake up, and I can't see them ruling it out. It's 1-1 now. It's 1-1 now. And this is the threat of Bayern Munich. They are absolutely on fire. And this is without the Colombian winger not playing for them. So it's Bayern Munich. I knew there was going to be loads of goals. My prediction was Arsenal 1, Bayern Munich 2, after I realised that the Colombian wasn't playing for them. And they've paid one back. I suppose the Arsenal fans will be saying, why were they ball watching there? Yeah, that's a good goal. Yeah, they were carved open. You could see that Bayern Munich have got goals in them from open play. Arsenal might revert to their negativity football set up by Mikel Arteta and look to just get goals on set pieces and whatnot, which is just horrible football. And apparently the youngster for Bayern Munich is only 16. Is he 16? Oh, I misheard that. Apparently he's very young. I mean, 16, 17 or 18 to go to and that's a quality. Look at the pass that this youngster got, Lennart Karl. He's 17 years old. And but look at the pass that he received. It was the pass, but then the 17-year-old was not faced by the occasion, and Kane nearly scored. Oh my days! Arsenal are up against the ropes. They're up against the ropes. It's like, AJ, is he going to be up against the ropes with? Let's not go there. Let's not go with AJ. Big up to AJ. But anyway, Arsenal 1, Bayern Munich 1, and it's Lennart Karl. That's his name. And at this, to be scoring with accuracy, with no face of emotion, and Lennart Karl, a 17-year-old, putting Mikel Arteta on his back foot. He's not waving his hands now, trying to land a plane now. He's scratching his ears, going, "What do I do now?" Oh, grab me! Oh my God! Bayern Munich have just turned it. They've turned it now, and now there could be a counter from Arsenal. They both finished top in whatever happens tonight. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, I saw that last night. I was looking at the numbers. If anybody out there wants to know how to open up Arsenal in their defence, look what Bayern Munich, Vincent Kompany just did to the Mikel Arteta. Oh my days! There's more goals in this. There'll be another goal before halftime. I am in no doubt in Arsenal versus Bayern Munich. Big up to you, Nick Nack. I hope you're well. Please keep hitting the likes and subscribe at Diego C. Palace if you are new. Let me just put that back on the replace pin message. Thank you very much. Hope you're all doing well out there. Arsenal 1, Bayern Munich 1, Liverpool 1, PSV 1. In the other one, Real Madrid, their players have stopped arguing with their managers, and now Mbappe scored 3 on the bounce. They were losing at the beginning, 1-0, but it was forever. And also, I got a feeling that Liverpool now gathering a bit of. They've got like a mentality now. We've got to get this. We've got to turn the corner as a football club in Champions League. They should beat PSV. I mean, I know PSV are doing really well in their league. Well, they're the top of their league, but he's only 17. He's only 17. He was well, anything under 20-year-old to do that on a European stage, representing a club like oh my days. Oh my days, Richarlison. We also have Richarlison lobbed David Raya, the Arsenal keeper. He has just taken the European Champions League. He's just cooked them. Richarlison for Tottenham Hotspur. Arsenal fans, look away, because Tottenham are winning 1-0 away at PSG. How did PSG do Arsenal last year? And how did they do Liverpool last year? And at the moment, Tottenham Hotspur are more likely to win the Champions League. I can't believe I just said that. OMG. Oh my days. I have to say. Do you know what? I'm gonna change this. Let me take this out. And I'm gonna put Tottenham live. I don't know if I can fit it. I'm gonna change the title to, I didn't think it would fit, so that's why I didn't put it, but I'll put it in anyway. PSG 0 point. I'm gonna put Spurs. Otherwise, it won't fit in the title. Yeah, it won't fit otherwise. Right, there you go. So let me just save that. There, it's saved. So I'll just send the title. So I put them all in there. Richarlison has just crossed there. I think he got assisted by Gray. I could be wrong. Real Madrid is still winning 3-1 in this first half. And God, it's how do I just trying to keep track of everything. There's other football going on as well in other leagues. But Arsenal won, Bayern Munich won. I think pound for pound. Oh, Arsenal player's been chopped up there, and he gets a free kick there. And no time to have a little nibble at my muffin. If you know, you know. Yeah, they are, knick-knack. Yes, they are. Annoying as they are. I've got a natural made fruit juice. Can you imagine if Harry Kane scores the winning goal against this in this tie? Dare I say it? Eggnog. No, it's got apples. It's got kiwis. It's got banana. It's healthy. I'm trying to be healthy. But having said that, drinking that I'm drinking a healthy drink, at the same time, I was eating a lemon high-end Marks and Spencer's lemon drizzle muffin with an all buttered croissant. It's probably not very healthy at all. If you know, you know. Kane's bound at least. Yeah, I this is what I think. I think Harry Kane does like to score against Arsenal in the North London derbies back in the day. So if the lad gets a chance, he'll probably score it. Well, you've bought the muffins, now you can as well enjoy them. Yes. There's only one muffin and one croissant. But yes, I am going to enjoy it. If you know, you know. I've got a feeling you meant something else. But never mind. Let's get back to the football. Liverpool won, PSV won. Actually, I'm going to put this on it. Please hit a like and subscribe at Diego C. Palace if you are new. Not sure why Virgil van Dijk was playing basketball at the beginning of the match. He's a very, very, very experienced but it is what it is. I suppose it's a team sport. You lose a goal or you win a goal as a team, and that's what Liverpool getting stuck in there. But Tottenham Hotspur is the breaking news. Tottenham Hotspur are winning let me just quickly while I've got it. Please hit like and subscribe at Diego C. Palace if you are new. And thank you very much, everyone, for maintaining and subscribing at Diego C. Palace. I've been away for a few months. And I'll do what I can when I can. And I hope you all enjoy it. And I think there is a good opportunity. I honestly, I put my hands up. I didn't think Spurs would be winning at half-time against PSG, but they are, and they are winning away against the champions of Europe, Champions League finalists and winners, PSG. But they are. I didn't see that one coming. I thought it'd be a close game between Arsenal and Bayern Munich, even though why it is, does anyone know? Let me just try and find out, David. David, Luis Diaz. Oh, there's a yellow card going out. Oh, Mikel Arteta's just been given a red card or a yellow card? A yellow card. Luis Diaz. I can't see. I can't find out why it is that I don't know what's happened there now. Oh shoot! Wait a minute! Oh no! I've lost the link that I had. I mean, people, I'm just fighting with this at the moment. I'm like literally fighting with this. So Arteta's got a yellow card. She should have got a red card. If that had been Oliver Glasner, he would have got a red card. Do you know what I mean? Liverpool won, PSV won. Tottenham Hotspur winning 1-0 against PSV. I'll have a look at the table in a minute in the Champions League. Oh, it's just gone over the top. Oh. That's a good volley cross there by Arsenal. And Arsenal are playing with intent. 1-1 is not enough. They want to get a second goal before the halfway break. But the breaking news, it has to be said tonight, it's not about Virgil van Dijk trying to play basketball and conceding an early penalty against his Liverpool side. The breaking news is that Tottenham Hotspur look like they might go in at half-time 1-0 up against the Champions League finals. Tottenham Hotspur are doing something to Paris Saint-Germain that both Liverpool and Arsenal weren't able to do to them last season. I'll say no more. And Michael Olise on the ball. Oh, they can't stop him. Oh, look at Michael Olise. Oh, Mosquera couldn't do it. Oh, when it nearly dropped for Harry Kane. Did you see that? I was all created by Michael Olise. They can't touch this. It's like MC Hammer. They can't touch this. I can't do the MC Hammer dance here because I'm sitting down. But you know what I mean? They can't touch Michael Olise. Arsenal fans can't touch Michael Olise. You know what I mean? You know, if you know, you know. Table means nothing until 90 minutes up. Yeah, I suppose so. Technically, yes. But I just did not. I don't think anyone. I think Sporting are leading 2-0 as well. Just see that flash there. Please hit like and subscribe at Diego Sid Palace if you are new. It is half time now. I can confirm at Anfield, Liverpool 1, PSV 1. Players are going off, and it's half time. Also half time in other fixtures coming up now, I expect. What a goal by the Bayern Munich 17-year-old. Arsenal carved open by a 17-year-old. And Tottenham Hotspur, it has to be the breaking news of the day. Tottenham Hotspur are leading the European champions. European Champions League champions. 1-0. Oh, I jinxed it! I so jinxed it for the Spurs fans. Vitinha, he's just scored a belter of a goal. And I jinxed it. I jinxed it for the Spurs fans, I have to say. It's Paris Saint-Germain 1, Tottenham 1. And only lasted for about 15 to 16 minutes, their lead. But it's PSG 1, Tottenham Hotspur 1, and it is half time. I will go over to the tables just to annoy Nick Neck. All games are 1-1. Yeah, can you imagine? I'm not a betting person, but if you go to the bookies and you do that, I'm not sure. A lovely goal there, just showing a repeat of Richarlison's goal there. 18. Is he 18 or 17 years old? I don't even know. Vitinha, Tottenham bottled it. They couldn't hold on against the champions. PSG 1, Tottenham 1. I did say that my prediction for that match was PSG 4, Tottenham Hotspur 1. So there you go. It is what it is. I'm dying here. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe at Diego C. Palace. Thank you very much, everyone, and dropping in. Spurs and Arsenal will probably be okay. With a point for Liverpool, not so much. I absolutely agree with that, because the thing is the caliber of who they're playing up against. I did say that Liverpool will probably feel that they should get more out of just the point this fixture against PSV, given the fact that in the previous match they beat Real Madrid. The history between Real Madrid fans and Liverpool fans, I would say, amounts to as close as you could probably get to West Ham fans up against Millwall fans. If you look at that sort of projection, sort of hate between and anger and baggage between those fans, that just don't like each other in any way, form, or form. And I would say that Arsenal, Mikel Arteta got a yellow card. Good runs by Eze. Brilliant. Love to see him on the ball, turning with the ball, cutting through the middle of the park. And Michael Olise going down that side and causing all sorts of hell. They could not touch Michael Olise. Arsenal fans, you can only look at a player like Michael Olise. You'll never have a player like that. You never had, don't have, and he's not yours. Do you know what I mean? Well done, Michael Olise, showing bits there. Yes, it's half time in all the things. Right. While it's doing half times, Tottenham Hotspur fans, a valiant effort, leading best part of the first half. And here we go. I've got the lineups. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe at Diego C. Palace. If you are new, I'm just going to put the lineups. I was going to go and eat something, but I should do my job. Do your job. No, really, it's not a job, really. It's sort of a bit fun of. Right, I'm going to do the Liverpool and PSG first. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I knew Ivan Perisic. I knew that name rang a bell. Oh, maybe I'm thinking of somebody else. Right, I'm going to put this on the in the crazy start by Liverpool fans. Liverpool fans, why did your captain start playing basketball? And is a very experienced club and international, and they consider the penalty for his side. He's like, must be thinking like, oh, do I need to be here, mate? Have a day off. And right, that's the Liverpool and the Liverpool Subs versus and then quickly I'm going to put on the PSV starting lineups. Copy. Mo Salah has had to clear copy. There's the lineups for PSV. And then put on here PSV, PSV Subs. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Just putting in the well, 1 minute, people. I'm coming. I'm fighting with the with what I'm trying to do here. Right, there you go. That's fine. So that is I can copy and. Why are you doing that? It's fighting me, man. Let me just cut that. Right, there you go. Safe. Right, so I've done. Big up to everybody there. Good evening. Hello there. Big up to you. I hope if you had a safe flight there, Demo. Please stay safe and wrap up. I expect it's a bit nippy out there. If you know, you know. Try not to get distracted. Look into my eye. Listen, mate. Enjoy the food. I'm into my lemon drizzle top end muffin. Don't have too many muffins out there. If you know, you know. Why don't you settle down with a cup of coffee and get yourself a croissant that's a bit more stable. That doesn't go right through you, you know what I mean? But don't be having too many muffins. Well done, Demo. I hope you're doing well. Frankfurt. Yeah, we got to win tomorrow, man. There's only been one injury that's been Bono Sosa. He's not playing, or he hasn't travelled. I hope you're doing well, Damo, and it's going to be interesting. How Frankfurt getting on? They'll be playing. Actually, yeah. Let's have a look. Hold a minute. Hold on a minute. No, wait a minute. I've done the thing for Liverpool. Let me just do the lineups for Arsenal, because I am featuring them, I suppose. Let's not get it's not all about Michael Olise. Forget about the Arsenal. Hold on a minute. I'm just putting it into the description, the lineups for come on, I better hurry up. I've got 15 minutes. I should be able to write everybody's lineup, and then I've got to Tottenham Hotspur, who did really well. I mean, like literally, they were doing what Liverpool and Arsenal weren't able to do to PSG. They were leading at half time, nearly at half time, but they bottled it at the end. But valiant effort, you know what I mean? Got to respect that. But so they're still in the game there. But my prediction there is, I still think PSG will might just my prediction is for them to get it a 4-1 win against Spurs, but who knows? But that was nearly going to be a shocker there. Bayern Munich lineup coming, people. Copy and then put this Arsenal versus Eintracht Frankfurt are featuring tonight. Copy paste. Just coming, people. You'll see in the description that I've put everybody's lineup. Harry Kane then starting, and then now I just need to copy it. Cut this bit. Cut. There you go. Okay, it's done. Right, I've done it. Big up to everybody there. No need for Palace to rest players tomorrow. You only have Man U at the weekend. Did you see that performance from the Manchester United players in the last fixture in the Premier League? They play like that against us at Selhurst on Sunday. We'll be 2-0 up. We have to be. I just hope the players don't go all on there, all nonchalant. Are we going to do this one over? Because but there was just no fight. There was no fight in them. They didn't roll up there. Look at this. A lovely little picture there of Michael Olise and Ebrieze. Great to see them on the pitch. That's made my evening. I have to see them both running on the ball, showing the world what they can do and whatnot. I don't know what Arne Slot's laughing about. They're just showing a picture of him smiling and whatnot. Trying to get the lineups for Tottenham Hotspur. I suppose they've done a valiant effort there to try and keep. I'm hopeful for a good result against Manchester United at the weekend, but you still got to get the job done, sort of thing. I can't see. Oh, I can't see it. Just rubbish at this sometimes. I just seen a replay of the handball of Virgil van Dijk. He jumped up in the air and his right arm is up there. What was he thinking? It's just, do you know what that tells me? It's just he must be under so much pressure that he's thinking, I need to handball this because if I don't, we're going to concede. But that was mad. I suppose Liverpool fans will know what was in his mind, but then having said that, for themselves, they're probably saying that I found it. Don't panic, people. PSG versus Tottenham Hotspur. Bish bash bosh. Let's just get this in here. Put it in the description. Please keep hitting the likes and subscribe at Diego C. Palace. In the description, if you know how to get into that, I'm putting the lineups of all the teams that I'm kind of featuring. Real Madrid players have stopped fighting with their manager and their special agents, and they are doing the Mbappe show there. Mbappe's trying to show the world that he's better than Jean-Philippe Mateta. Well, of course he's not. Do you know what I mean? Jean-Philippe Mateta is levels above Kylian Mbappe all day long. PSG. If you know, you know. Right, so PSG and then Tottenham. Just coming, people, versus Tottenham Hotspur. And then we go into how I feel each team has done in half. All right, I'm happy with that. PSG. Okay, let's just save that. Okay, then it's done. Right, here we go. If you're new to the channel, please keep hitting the likes and subscribe at Diego C. Palace. Just to go, it's half-time in the Champions League. Let's quickly go to the scores in case I get it wrong. It is Arsenal 1, Bayern Munich 1. Exemplary performance both by Michael Olise, of course, for Bayern Munich, and Ebrieze of the Arsenal. Great individual runs, good link-up plays for Eze, and also individual runs and link-up play from Michael Olise. For me, I think Michael Olise edged it, in my opinion. They just couldn't. You can see the crowd just leaning forward, looking to see what the lad's going to do. They ain't got nothing like that. Mikel Arteta will never be able to develop a player like that. Wouldn't know what to do with him. And he destroyed them. Arsenal 1, Bayern Munich 1. It was Arsenal taking the lead, but shock. Arsenal actually scored from open play. They didn't have to rely on a negativity football or a set piece or a corner, whatnot. Bayern Munich there with replying to that early goal from Arsenal on the 30-minute mark or so. Apparently, the young man is only 17 years old. But look at that pass from Gravenberch. That's what made that was half of the situation there. That's a ball. Sometimes when you watch a game of football, you say that's a ball. You meaning like the pass, the quality, the delivery, the pace of it, where it's placed for the player that's receiving the ball. That was a ball, and that enabled the young 17-year-old to not be phased out of the situation there in the middle of the Arsenal box. Bish bash bosh, and it is Arsenal 1, Bayern Munich 1. At the end, towards the end of the half, Mikel Arteta got himself a yellow card. We all know that Mikel Arteta has his own rules. Apparently, it's the only first time he's been carded this season. If Oliver Glasner behaved like Mikel Arteta on his touchline, Oliver Glasner would have at least 3 or 4 red cards, because that's how it rolls. Arsenal fans and Mikel Arteta seem to have a different rules for them and rule for everybody else. It was 2 perfect passes that made the Bayern goal. Yes, I guess, yes, you could do. Yes, you could do that. But it's it's not really happened against Arsenal because they're very compact, they're very disciplined in them defending off the ball, frustrating their positions, and that's why not a lot of people have scored past them this season. To stop it, yeah, no, it's even Stevens. I think it's even Stevens. Both managers. This is what I'm talking about. Bayern Munich, two Bayern Munich players have had yellow cards. Just looking at it. Would you bring on Madueke on the wing? He's got options there. He's got Martinelli to come on. I don't think he'll replace Trossard. The way Trossard is playing really well for them at the moment. Possibly Martinelli, Madueke, depends on how it is. Possibly Martin Odegaard probably coming on there for in the second half, I would say. So that's those three I'm predicting. If they're winning, they might go for he might bring on well, if they need a no, I think he might bring those ones on. As for Bayern Munich, I can't believe the Colombian didn't play. I can't believe the Diaz didn't travel. Nicholas Jackson is there. He's got options there, but he won't take off Kane. I don't think any manager, given the pinch of salt kind of situation, would substitute Harry Kane. And they're coming out now. The players are coming out now onto the pitch at and it is. I'm just trying to see if they're substituted anyone. No, I don't think any manager worth their salt would change. They would substitute Harry Kane if they're playing up against Arsenal. I just can't see it happening. So I think he'll stay on unless he's injured. That's the way I see it. Goal needs it. I reckon there'll be a goal in the first 5 or 10 minutes of the second half, all day long. Where's Arsenal? Bayern Munich. Just typing in some information here. Paste. Right, it's going to start now here between Arsenal and Bayern Munich. I can't see any changes. Oh, wait a minute, I got it wrong. Madueke did come on actually in the first half in place of Trossard. So there you go. So I was right. I knew they'll change it, but that's probably more of an injury. Yeah. I thought I got it wrong. Yeah, I got it wrong. I was just looking at the list of what I put up of the substitutes. I must have missed that. I must have been watching too much Marco Lise. There you go. If you know, you know. It is still 1-1. Arsenal 1, Bayern Munich 1. I think it can go either way, this match. If Arsenal lose it, the narrative will be that it's the referee and Mikel Arteta losing it at the end. It is still, I can confirm, Liverpool 1, PSV 1. I'm just going to go quick look into that to see if I can spot anyone that's been changed. I can't see anyone that looks different on the pitch for Liverpool. Gravenberch, Szoboszlai, McAllister's on the pitch there. And why does the Emirates look actually kind of empty? There's like literally so. This is what I think. I think people go to the Arsenal Emirates. This is what Ian Wright was saying. There is literally no atmosphere at the Emirates for the Arsenal fans. It's a European match, and literally half the stadium is empty. There's no atmosphere there. People just go there to do selfies and just eat the prawn sandwiches. Bayern Munich. Nick, they're saying it's Bayern Munich setting their tempo. Bayern Munich are not, I don't believe, content with just doing a draw here. They want that. They want Oh, Zubimendi. Oh, Saka. Oh, that was inches away. Nearly. Was it back in the day as a kid you used to go, wicked? I can't do the noise now. No, I can't do it. It nearly got there. It nearly got there. PSG started well, but then Arsenal getting a little opportunity there. Saka can't believe that. Yeah, look at how the ball just accidentally just goes to Bukayo Saka, and it's like Bukayo Saka is like Scooby-Doo. How's this coming towards me? And then it's like, you know, we're getting the ball and he's trying to go on attack. So a few little mistakes there from Bayern Munich, but Saka on the ball, Bukayo Saka getting a lot of the ball. Do you see how deep Harry Kane is playing? Well, he does that for England sometimes, I suppose. But Harry Kane is literally playing as a defensive midfielder. Remember that Michael Allister played alongside Ebrieze. Great to see them both on the pitch. Yeah, I think you're right, Nick. He knows an opposition like Arsenal. He knows what it's like to play in that stadium against that sort of. Well, there isn't much of an atmosphere. This is what Ian Wright was saying. There's no atmosphere because half of the people are not in their seats. They're all in the lounges taking wine and prawn sandwiches. And all they do is just say Arsenal. It's not even a song. Tottenham Hotspur were leading Paris Saint-Germain 1-0 in most of the first half, but they just couldn't hold it out there. Sporting is still leading 2-0 against Club Brugge. Eintracht Frankfurt are still 0-0 against Atlanta. Last night, there was only one team. There was only one fixture. They had no goals. And it looks like they're going to be the ones tonight. Eintracht Frankfurt versus Atlanta, still 0-0. For the tourists, yeah, it is a bit that. It is about that. It's not really... it's not... I mean, all clubs need money, but it's just not. It's the problem is when rival fans, sit in the home fans, and I just don't agree with that. Real Madrid is still leading 3-1 against Olympiacos. As I said, Vinicius Jr. looks like he might have kissed and made up with Xabi Alonso. They're not fighting each other. Mbappe's trying to show the world that he's better than Jean-Philippe Mateta. Well, he's not. Jean-Philippe Mateta's levels above Mbappe all day long. Arsenal here now on the ball. Let's quickly flick into Liverpool. I haven't said nothing about Liverpool. How are they doing? Why? No, nothing happening there at Liverpool. It looks like it's a corner here going for Arsenal. They're good at set pieces, I think. Oh, there we go. They're good at set pieces. Oh my days, nearly for Arsenal. What did I tell you with Arsenal and their set pieces? That's all they do. Set pieces. Set piece Arsenal. And I'll tell you something. Breaking news. Big up to Nick Nack. I'll tell you something. There is absolute scenes in the world of football. I mean, who would have said that twice tonight, ladies and gentlemen, the Tottenham Hotspur fans, OMG. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? I said it twice, I'll say it a third time. Who would have thought that the Champions League winners, the ones that completely spanked and slapped and completely destroyed both Arsenal and the likes of Liverpool last season in the Champions League to win the Champions League title, they are now losing not once, but twice. Let that sink in, Arsenal fans. Let that sink in, Chelsea fans. Let that sink in, Newcastle fans. Dare I say it, let that think in, Liverpool fans, because I tell you something, Tottenham Hotspur fans are right now doing what you lot couldn't do last season. And as Nick Nat says, what is going on? I mean, literally, we're all sitting there watching the match between Paris Saint-Germain versus Tottenham Hotspur, and we're sitting like Scooby-Doo going, huh? Huh? What is going on? And Olympic Arcos, oh, there you go. The Real Madrid players are starting to argue at halftime with their manager, Xabi Alonso. And what's happened in the second half, Olympiacos have come out and they've just pulled another one back. It's Olympiacos 2, La Real Madrid Galácticos Los Blancos 1. Atletico Madrid is still leading 1-0 against Inter Milan. I thought it was going to be the other way around. Can't remember what I predicted yesterday, to be honest. Please keep hitting the likes and subscribe at Diego C Palace if you're new. And it's difficult to do all the matches at the same time. And it goes even worse for Arnold Slot. The slot machine has not been fixed. The slot machine at the arcade at the seaside. The Liverpool fans are absolutely in silence at Anfield. I just said, what was going on there? I said, not a lot. I just gone back again. And PSV, the Dutch Deveracy, leading champions at the moment there. They are leading the Premier League champions 2-1. And Tottenham have let one in, they've bottled it again. There's goals going in everywhere. Everything is happening now. OMG, Liverpool. Oh, my days. Jurgen Klopp is on my thumbnail. I had a selfie with him a couple of seasons ago. Is Jurgen Klopp time to come back? Return of the Mac. Liverpool 1, PSG 2. Anfield is in silence. Just like that. Ladies and gentlemen, I can tell you, everyone out there, I think they need to do something. If he loses against West Ham and Sunderland in the next 2 Premier League matches, I think FSG, the people upstairs at Liverpool, there's too much money at stake, I think. But well done, Tottenham Hotspur. I mean, they've bottled it again, but I mean, they're giving a game to PSG. They're giving a game. They keep giving the ball to Vitinha, and he's like, the man can't stop scoring against them. Tottenham Hotspur. Arsenal nearly scored now. There's goals going in everywhere else, but at the Emirates, it won't matter for the Arsenal fans because none of them are actually sitting there in the stadium watching it. They're all eating prawn sandwiches and doing their gin and tonics at the back. And they had first half on the penalty. What? How has that happened? They've forgotten how to defend. Unlicious had forever. And first half was the penalty. Exactly. They're absolutely woeful. Vitinha is cooking the chicken at Tottenham Hotspur. He's literally barbecuing it, Nando style. Oh, my days. And I got to tell you something. This is not looking good for the Liverpool fans. It goes from bad to worse, I have to say. They are losing 2-1. I thought they were going to win tonight 2-0. It was going to be the turnaround situation for their manager, Arnold Slot. And I'll tell you something. Nuno, the West Ham manager, he'll be looking at Liverpool, not Liverpool. They'll be looking at the players there, not the manager, the players there. They'll be like thinking at the weekend, he might have himself a little bit of munch there. Mad to think Slot could lose his job after what he did. Well, this is what I mean. He's won the Premier League champion, but remember, he didn't build that side. He inherited a Jurgen Klopp side of Alisson Becker, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Ibrahim Konate, Virgil van Dijk, Robertson. In the midfield, he had in front Szoboszlai, McAllister, Gravenberch, Luis Diaz on the left-hand side, Mo Salah on the right-hand side, and Cody Gakpo up top sometimes. So he inherited a very good side there. And he won the Premier League because that's how they started last season with that. So they were just unstoppable. That midfield was just unstoppable, Liverpool. But they're just not. And obviously the passing of the late Diogo Jota, that must still be very in the surface and in the minds of many Liverpool fans and players as well. But, oh my days! Oh, the far post nearly there. Oh. Should Mourinho done better there for Arsenal? Should Arsenal be 2-0 up there? Oh my days. I think there's more goals here between Arsenal and Bayern Munich. Make no doubt. People thought Liverpool looked thrown up the first 5 games. Yeah, I mean, also, and then on top of that, we also saw the inward investment of players. Over 540 or 60 million pounds spent on youngsters of European football coming into Liverpool. And they didn't land Mark Gahey because they came and tried and shortchange the chairman at Crystal Palace. And that's not going to happen if you think about it. Do you know what? Tottenham Hotspur, they need to stop giving the ball to Vitinha because the man's going to score a third hat-trick against them. They keep giving the ball to him. Arsenal won, Bayern Munich won, Timber scoring the opening goal for Arsenal, and a 17-year-old carving open the midfield and defence. And, well, David Raya always gets looked by everybody, but he got chopped up as well by the 17-year-old youngster called Carl. And it's Arsenal 1, Bayern Munich 1, Liverpool 1, PSV 2. It goes from bad to worse. First half. Oh, Vincent Kompany. I think Vincent Kompany is fighting here on his touchline. The more you spend on players, the more likely you have paid too much. Absolutely. Well, no, what it is, no, yes, no, I don't agree with that, because if you look at the example of Mark Gahey, they came in at it was just a stupid money, disrespectful to Crystal Palace, in my opinion. Had they come in with 55, 65 mil, Mark Gahey would have been a Liverpool player at the beginning of this season. And here we go. And he's Premier League ready. He's Premier League ready. Some of these players that Liverpool have bought from the European leagues, they're not up to it. I mean, what was it? I think even Manchester United, they tried to sign a player and he had a tattoo of Arsenal on his shoulder. And they only noticed that like a few days later, and then they had to pull the contract. They're getting these youngsters from Europe, and they think because they've got a tattoo of a Premier League club on there, they think they've made it. It's not as simple as that. Liverpool 1, PSV 2, and the thing is, when Liverpool go behind, in the past, you'd be thinking they're going to counter. They're going to throw at you. They're going to go, Mo Salah down the right-hand side, Lewis down the left-hand side. They're going to chop you up. They're going to come at you. They're going to play a high line as well, pressing really high up. And there's none of that. They look absolutely lost out there. And I said it last night. If Liverpool lose... Oh, I jinxed it for the Spurs fans, and PSG are now leading 3-2. I said it last night, and I said that if West Spurs, it is PSG 3, Tottenham Hotspur 2, but there's still more goals. I mean, PSG need those 3 points because they're not firing on all cylinders at the moment in the Champions League. I suppose it is still Liverpool 1, PSG 2, Arsenal 1, Bayern Munich 1. As I just said that, they've spent more money in the wind than the entire cost of their Arsenal starting lineup tonight. You know what? This is what I'm talking about. Furthermore, they've not only what they've spent is, did they have a manager in place to bring in those new players in, youngsters coming in, getting them up to speed into the Premier League? You'd think that if you pay over 65, 45 mil for a player, that they'll be able to play a game for 90 minutes for Liverpool, and they were out of breath at the beginning of the season. Oh! How has that been blocked out? Saka couldn't get it. How is that? How is Arsenal not 2-1 up now? in the last 5 minutes, in my opinion, Arsenal should be 2-1 up. But for whatever reason, they are. Liverpool nearly. Liverpool nearly got one there as well in the other match. But it's still Liverpool 1, PSV 2. But in the last 5 minutes, in my opinion, Arsenal would think that they should be ahead. Fabian Ruiz was the goal scorer for PSG. Sorry, I just saw the goal going. I didn't see who scored it. It's been confirmed as Fabian Ruiz. So Tottenham Hotspur, they might be able to get a draw there. But they're up against the Champions League champions. And never looked at a certain goal from Rice there. Thwarted by Nera. Yeah, the thing is, Nick, is that what was that? Is it because the occasion? Is it because they're just making the wrong choices in the last third? Oh no, people! There is an injury for a new signing for Liverpool. I can see him on. He's on the floor. He don't look right. Who's that? Oh my God! It gets even worse for the Liverpool fans. Ekitike. I think that's Ekitike, where we probably just butchered his name. All that money, and the man has got a busted leg now. So it looks like Liverpool. I think he's got to come off. I don't think he can carry on. I don't think he can walk to the touchline, let alone carry on. I think he's off. Okay, I'll go back to that. But it looks like Liverpool have incurred an injury to one of their players. It's not going good. Michael Olise on the ball. Look at his second to the line. Oh, nearly. Did you see that creativity by Michael Olise? You can't touch Michael Olise. It's like watching MC Hammer. You can't touch this. That's what it is, Michael Olise. The Arsenal fans probably are saying to themselves, don't let Michael Olise have the ball. Like, come on, please. Don't let that happen. I think that's what 3 goals in 5 minutes for Atalanta. What are you talking about? I thought that was 0-0. Let me go back. How do I get the score? And the thing is, the last time I went back to the scores for tonight's night, I lost 2 streams. So I'm like, I can't see it. Oh my, what? Okay, let's go from. Yes, you're right. 3 goals for Atalanta. Bukayo Saka's lost the ball. Do you know what? Because Bayern Munich are all wearing black shirts. It's like watching referees, because normally in my days, the referees wore the black uniforms. It's just odd. But couldn't they? Oh, no, they can't, because Arsenal play in red and white. And Bayern Munich can play on white. No, it will clash with the shorts. So that's why they're all playing in black. Yeah, I can see that's why that's their away kit. Entry Frankfurt 0, Atlanta 3. Thank you, Nick Nack, for letting me know that. Atletico Madrid 1, Inter Milan 1. And there you go. I guarantee you that probably Conor Gallagher has been substituted. He has been. He's probably making his way to the Manchester United training camp. I don't think many of the Manchester United fans want him. But he did get us to the semi-finals as Crystal Palace. Had we had him in that semi-final with Patrick Vieira being our manager, I reckon we would have beaten Chelsea that night, that afternoon. I was there, and but it looks like Conor Gallagher was substituted, and then, but just before that, they did concede one to Silesensky of Inter Milan. Someone called Boney did the assist. Conor Gallagher been substituted there by Diego Simeone. It is Atletico Madrid 1, Inter Milan 1. So it's 1-1 there. Please keep hitting the likes, and if you're new to the channel, please subscribe at Diego C. Palace. Arsenal 1, Bayern Munich 1. Arsenal would feel that the last 15 minutes of this match, we're on about 65 minutes where I am. They should have been 2-1 up at least on opportunities. Bayern Munich had a little bit of a flutter at the beginning of the second half, but it wasn't to be. Atletico Madrid 1, Inter Milan 1. Those of you keeping an eye on Conor Gallagher returning to the Premier League in January, he was substituted soon after they had conceded the goal against Inter Milan. Diego Simeone does like to tinker when the match is on the road. Eintracht Frankfurt 0, Atalanta 3. Is Lookman? Is this Lookman still play for Atalanta? Yes, he does. Look, when he's playing for Atalanta, I think there's a player there, in my opinion. But yeah, so they're leading 3-0. That's a big 3 points for them, I expect, given how they started the Champions League campaign. Liverpool 1, PSG 2. Virgil van Dijk playing basketball in the first 5 minutes, conceding a penalty, and then a 17-year-old. Oh my God! Let me just have a look at this. Hold on a minute. Yeah, Etienne Alexander Isak has come on 61 minutes. Ekitike, I think that's how you pronounce his name. Sorry, I got a scratch on my leg. Ekitike has come off injured. Oh, there it is! There it is! I told you. It goes over the line. And I told you in the last 10 to 15 minutes, Arsenal were more likely. They should have been 2-1 up. And now Arsenal are leading Bayern Munich, who just in the previous Champions League fixture, they beat PSG, the Premier League, the Champions League champions. So it's 2-1 to the Arsenal. So I got my prediction wrong there. There's my prediction going out the window there. Calafiori, nice little pass there. 3 goals in 5 minutes for Atalanta. Yes, it was, didn't it? Arsenal 2, Bayern Munich 1, Atletico Madrid 1, Inter Milan 1, and Liverpool a trailing 1-2 to PSV. They don't look right. Paris Saint-Germain has just got another goal. So it looks like Paris Saint-Germain are going to take the 3 points there. A valiant effort there by the Tottenham Hotspur fans, whom are not doing too well in the Premier League, or kind of mid hot and cold, I suppose. The PSG 4, Tottenham Hotspur 2, and always getting the centre of it. Yeah, he's one of those, isn't it? It's about trophies, and I don't think they'll win trophies. And I kind of feel for Eze, because I think he went to Arsenal thinking that he was going to win trophies. And I don't think it's because of the club. I think it's the manager doesn't know how to get it over the line. It may be home time for Abby Slot. Yep. I said it yesterday on my live watch along yesterday. I said if Arnold Slot loses today and he loses against West Ham, I'm going to add another one. If he loses to Sunderland midweek, I don't think he'll make the following weekend. There's Jurgen Klopp. He was having a little itch. He was having a little itch to come back into. He was rumored to be the next Leeds manager. So it looks like Jurgen Klopp looks like he wanted to come and have a little nibble at something. Just bring him back to the end of the season until you can find the appropriate opponent. Change. If Jurgen Klopp was to come into the Anfield changing room, and he will be able to sort out, I think, as an outsider looking into that football club, He doesn't need to earn the respect. He doesn't need to tell somebody to do something twice. The thing is, has Jurgen Klopp still got the dog in him in Premier League management, in Champions League management? But I tell you something, the way Liverpool are... Oh, they've just conceded another one. Timeout. It's Liverpool 1, PSV 3. They've just conceded another one. I'm a little few minutes behind. What a goal there on about 70 minutes there. Individual goal there by Cheche, whatever his name is. Oh my days. Arnold Slot's toast. He's toast. They can't defend. There's no protection there. Absolutely there for the Liverpool keeper, the number 2 keeper there, Mamardashvili, I can't pronounce his name. Ibrahim Konate, Virgil van Dijk, look, complete strangers there. Midfielders, Gravenberch, McAllister, they've not been able to protect their back line. Absolutely invitation there. And PSV are now leading Liverpool 3-1, and they beat Real Madrid in the last Champions League fixture. But I think this goes deeper. I think this goes down. This goes deeper. I think Liverpool... How do you recover the start of this season in comparison to the start of the season, how they started last season? This time, at the start of last season, Liverpool were top of the Champions League, top of the Premier League. They won the Premier League. This season, it's just not happening. If only the sun gave heat. Yeah, they took the piss. They came down and they thought they could shortchange us. And you can't do that to us. If you're new to the channel, please hit a like and subscribe at Diego C. Palace. Oh, did you see that tackle by Harry on Harry Kane by Declan Rice? Declan Rice has just chopped up Harry Kane, and there's now an atmosphere now at the Emirates. The Arsenal fans, they're liking that. They don't like him, even though I think he is an Arsenal fan. Real Madrid are leading 4-2 against Olympiacos. And Paris Saint-Germain are still leading 4-3. 4-3. They've pulled one back. Koulibaly's pulled one back. He's pulled one back. Imagine scoring 3 goals away at Paris Saint-Germain, the European champions, and you come home with crumbs, or not even that. You'd be like mad. You should have got at least a draw. If you can score 3 goals away at PSG, a top-end Champions League fixture, whether you win or not, there's a team there. But the breaking news, I can tell you, Liverpool fans, if you'd be looking away, it's Liverpool 1, PSV 3. Arnold Slot is on the touchline. I don't think he has an idea. He reminds me now how he looks on the touchline now. It's like when he lost against Plymouth Argyle. Game ain't over yet, but Arsenal have really stepped up second half. Yeah, I think they're a bit dominant. The thing is, as Mikel Arteta, with Real Madrid and Barcelona not really firing on all cylinders at the moment, you'd think that Mikel Arteta now, if he doesn't win the Champions League this season... Oh! Martinelli! There's a goal. Martinelli. I told you Martinelli will come on. What did I tell you? What's that new doing? I tell you something. Did you see that? I said that this lad will come on for Arsenal, and he's done that. And it's 3-1. And I tell you what, with what's the debacle that's going on at Real Madrid and Barcelona, if Mikel Arteta now, he's got Victor Gyökeres, and he's not even starting tonight. Yeah, they deserve that. It is now PSG 5, Tottenham 3. So Spurs, a valiant attempt, but it's not to be. Please keep hitting the likes and subscribe at Diego C. Palace if you are new. That's a hat trick there for Vitinha. Told Tottenham Hotspur fans, stop giving Vitinha the ball. And what's he done? Boom. Bish, bash, bosh. He's got a hat trick against them. Penalty appeal here going on possibly. Could be a reprieve here for Liverpool. Are they going to get it? Oh, I don't think they're going to get it. Even the decisions are not going for the Liverpool fans right now. They don't get a penalty appeal there. It is absolute serious scenes, I tell you. Please keep hitting the likes and subscribe at Diego C. Palace if you are new. I can tell you that at the moment it's Liverpool 1, PSV 3, and it's 5-3 now. Yeah, at Tottenham Hotspur. Yeah, at PSV. Yeah, thank you, Nick. Yeah, they've scored one there. And then you've got the third goal, Gabriel Martinelli. I told you that he would come on, and he's come on and he scored that. And Harry Kane got chopped up by Declan Rice as well in the tackle. Liverpool had just recently, in the last 5 minutes, had a little bit of loads of goals. Brilliant. I can't keep track with it. So many of them. And this is only the early stages of the and this is only the early stages, more or less, of the Champions League, kind of, I suppose. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe at Diego C. Palace if you are new. And there's still 10 minutes to play. Yeah, there's going to be more. I think the result at PSG will stay how it is. For me, I'm just putting this on here. And but I'll tell you something. It's why is it giving the Arsenal player a yellow card? I don't think he did anything wrong. Well, Mikel Arteta did get a yellow card, actually. At the moment, ladies and gentlemen, 10 minutes to play. As Nick Nack says in the chat, Arsenal 3, Bayern Munich 1, Atletico Madrid 1, Inter Milan 1. Conor Gallagher was substituted, so he could be already on his way to Manchester United. I think he's been rumoured to go there. Just saying it to wind them up. You got to do. Atletico Madrid 1, Inter Milan 1. I won't say that again. Entry Frankfurt 0, Atalanta 3. Big up to the dog. Red, yellow, lorry, when yellow, when lorry. I'm not doing that. I can't even do it. I haven't drunk anything. Liverpool fans, I had a prediction for you lot to win 2-0 tonight. And listen, just shake the hand of your manager, Arnold Slaughter, and say, thanks, lad. Thanks for trying. Respect. Thank you. And let it be what it is. Shake his hand and let him go. And I think Liverpool fans, you should call back your manager, your legend manager, I suppose, Jurgen Klopp. He's available. He won't need to tell players to do things twice. He will demand the authority of the club within the squad, within the coaches, everything. Just bring your Jurgen Klopp back between now and the end of the season. You heard it here first at Diego C. Palace. We'll be breaking news tomorrow at Sky Sports tomorrow. Because I don't think I saw this about Arnold Slot, not because I'm a Crystal Palace fan. You always say things against the Liverpool fans in the banter way that we do. But when I saw Liverpool, not last season, but the season before, get knocked out by Plymouth Argyle, Championship, they were bottom of the not the bottom of the Championship, they were bottom of Division 1. They're now in Division 2. They just sacked Wayne Rooney. And when Arnold Slot could not find his B side or his C side to beat Plymouth Argyle, a side that was at the bottom of the first division, I said to myself, as a Crystal Palace fan, that manager there and coach for that particular club, Liverpool, wouldn't last 2 minutes in the Championship if he was a manager in the Championship. Number one. And number two, I don't think that manager will be good enough for those Liverpool fans. I was wrong in a way because he's with Jurgen Klopp's squad. He inherited. He won the Premier League, and they are Premier League champions. So you got to give them the due respect for that. But they're losing 1-3. They're losing to 3 goals to PSV. PSV are top of their division in the Dutch Eredivisie, and Arne Slot is from the Netherlands himself, and he's just been told by a side in from the Netherlands, lad, you need to pack your bags and go back and start back to basics, because you ain't got it, mate. I think as an outsider looking in, Liverpool fans, tell FSG upstairs, the people that run your football club, tell them, give respects to your manager, Arne Slot, and then go and bring your Jurgen Klopp back. It's a no-brainer, and then you can get behind whatever you're going to get behind. That's the way I see it. As for Arsenal, OMG, they started really well. Bayern Munich did start with their tails up. It is still Arsenal 3. Bayern Munich 1. A 17-year-old opened them up. Would you believe it? Arsenal have been scoring goals from open play. They haven't been playing football to try and nick a goal, nick a win by playing negative, boring set pieces. Let's win by a set piece. They actually scored goals from open play against Bayern Munich, a Bayern Munich side that in the previous fixture in the Champions League, they beat PSG, the Champions League champions at the moment of PSG. So Bayern Munich, a very good side. They did not have the Colombian Diaz down that left-hand side. So let's just add that on. So I think if he'd been playing, I don't think he would have been 3-1. The thing is, though, so Arsenal do really well. They're good, wonderful to see Ebrieze and Michael Olise, boots on grass there, running down the lines and doing a thing. Big up to Nick Knack says, big up to the dog says, Red, you didn't write Lelo, you wrote Lelo. So you wrote Lelo. Now you don't want me to say yellow, you want me to say Lelo. Laurie Wed yellow. Laurie Wed. No. What are you trying to get me to say? In celebrations, I challenge you. I have a go 5 times. I might give it a go later on. Big up to the dog. Looks like Arsenal tongue twisters. What am I actually saying by that, though? I'm trying to do it in my mind what it sounds like, but I'm not going to do it now. Looks like Arsenal are the best team in Europe right now. Yeah, you got to give them that. Vincent Kompany, there'll be a question now. Vincent Kompany. They expect Vincent Kompany, Bayern Munich, when they didn't win, because remember the last Champions League final was held at the home of Bayern Munich, and they never made the final. They're expected to win this competition, the Champions League. And I think Nick Knack there, was it Nick Knack or the dog? No, it's Nick Knack. Looks like Arsenal the best team in Europe right now, for now, but they trophy-wise, no, the best team in Europe at the moment, trophy-wise, is PSG. Arsenal have. I think I'm still right in saying that the only London side that has won the Champions League, not just once but twice, is Chelsea. Arsenal haven't won the Champions League. So I hear what you're saying on form, but on trophies, I don't think Mikel Arteta's got it to win that. But maybe I'm wrong. What if they go for Glasner? No. Liverpool are not going to go for Glasner. Just don't even go there. No. I don't even know why you're typing it up. No. Oh, no. No, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. Klopp. What if they go for Glasner? It says Nick Knack. Unbelievable. No way. I'm not having that. It's like literally, I'll have nightmares. No, don't do that because you know Gahey's on his way. Oh my God! Don't even say that. Oh no, 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 no! He'll probably take. Oh no, half of the squad with him. Imagine the scenes. Um, and is your Klopp up? Is Klopp up for coming back? Well, he's been itching. He was rumored to be. He was the last match that he was at. He was watching the international of Germany, so he's going to the games. No other changes of scores. Olympiacos 3, La Real Madrid 4. So and Paris Saint-Germain is still leading 5-3 to the Tottenham Hotspur fans, who were leading nearly into the first half. At the end of the first half, 1-0. Sporting have scored 3 goals against Club Brugge. A lot of goals, as Nick Nack said, or somebody said in the chat tonight. Liverpool have still not been able to kickstart their season either in the Premier League or in the Champions League. Oh my days! And I think it gets even worse. It gets even worse for the Liverpool fans. It gets even worse. It's Liverpool 1, PSV 4. You hear here, breaking news at Diego C. Palace. I think they'll shake the hand of Arnold Slot, FSG at Liverpool, and the Liverpool fans. They'll give them his respect, but they'll be calling for Jurgen Klopp to come back between now and the end of the season. I'll tell you something. And I think Arnold Slot may not have the confidence of the board now of FSG at Liverpool. I think that's a no-brainer there. I think he's done. Then 3-4 was pointing mildly. 3-4, I would say in the Premier League. I mean, Nunes, the West Ham manager, must be thinking, he must be like licking his chops and thinking, I'll have a bit of this. I'll have a bit of this. Nobody, absolutely nobody at the moment fears playing against Liverpool, home and away. I thought that tonight was going to be a turnaround situation for Arnold Slot and those Liverpool fans, where they could say, because my prediction was going to be Liverpool 2, PSV 0, and then they will kickstart their season, getting their youngsters that they brought in, established players they got at Liverpool, and whatnot, and get that kicking. But the way it's just calamitous defending by Liverpool, non-existent. Even their captain was playing basketball in the first 5 minutes. Absolutely shocking, and conceded that penalty. But that's not the reason why they lost. It's that nobody fears them. Their manager has no... Arnold Slot can't play any mind games with any top European managers out there. He can't play any mind games with any opposition players that come and play against his Liverpool side. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, it'll be breaking news. I expect tomorrow and the next day, Arnold Slot will not have the confidence of the people that run Liverpool. They've spent over £500 million in the last transfer window. Yes, they've got an amazing sponsor deals and whatnot. But I tell you something, ladies and gentlemen, the answer is, I can see it as an outsider looking in, shake the man's hand, say, thank you for winning the Premier League. Jurgen Klopp, get him on the WhatsApp group, get him back in, bish, bash, bosh. That is the answer for Liverpool fans. And that will be a game changer, in my opinion, in the Premier League. But I can tell you, it's still Arsenal 3, Bayern Munich 1. Harry Kane got chopped up with a hard tackle by Declan Rice, and the Arsenal fans were cheering that more than they were cheering the open goals that Arsenal scored. Ladies and gentlemen, breaking news: Arsenal actually winning the game by scoring goals from open play, not from set pieces. Atletico Madrid 1, Inter Milan 1. Conor Gallagher got substituted. It looks like him and his girlfriend, or his wife, I should say, will be looking to move to Manchester. Apparently, there's been rumours online that he's been looking for a pad in Manchester. So Manchester United fans, watch this space. Entering Frankfurt 0, Atalanta 3, Liverpool 1, PSV 4 has just come to an end, and Arnold Slot doesn't know where the dugout, where the tunnel is at Anfield now. He just doesn't know where to go. Guaranteed, ladies and gentlemen, even if he does make it to the West Ham game, they can't take that. It's not the fact that they lost today, it's the way they lost. the expression of people saying, has the manager lost the team? Alessandro Isak came on for Ekitike, who got injured. It's just that even more things pile on. Paris Saint-Germain is 5-3. Did I change that scoreline? And yes, I did. Big up to everybody in the chat. Spending all the money was always going to bring huge prayers. Yeah, but Liverpool have never been like that. They've always been known for Jurgen Klopp and his scouts and the coaching stuff that he had there of bringing in players like Luis Diaz and other players, even bringing players through the Yanks, the youngsters coming through, and making them into rough diamonds. None of this spending about 500 million. It's just not their style. And it's no wonder that it didn't work. And more on top of that, they've got a manager in Arne Slot that hasn't got a pedigree on doing that. He won the Premier League, and you got to give him respect for that. But they weren't his players. Would I have Arne Slot over my Oliver Glasner at Crystal Palace? No way. Liverpool fans, wake up, smell the coffee. You've got Jurgen Klopp available. Just, if you guys bring him back, that could kickstart your season again. That's the way I see it. Not enough Scousers in the team, no more. This is the other thing. Liverpool have always been renowned for bringing through youngsters, and they keep on signing them and then actually releasing them within a few months from the signing of contract at the club. There's something indicatively not right there. Alessandro Isak, no impact whatsoever coming on. All that fluff and all that money spent, the way he treated Newcastle United and whatnot, and look at that. Absolutely right. Would I have Alexander Isak over Jean-Philippe Mateta? Not right now. Maybe last season. No, actually, no. There you go. Isak is a huge. Isak is a player, but you gotta have a team. It's not about the supply to him. You gotta have a team that actually wants to think and play off the ball as a team. They're not playing a high line. They're not doing a transitional play. All they know is the 4-4-2. No, what's that? He was in the Premier League. He was different levels last season. I have to say, but it has finished Arsenal 3. Brian, I think the positives tonight for me is I've seen Ebrieze and Michael Olise on the pitch. Atletico Madrid have won. Atletico Madrid have beaten Inter Milan, which I didn't see that coming, actually. I think I must have predicted Inter Milan to win that. Griezmann assisted there. So they won 2-1. And now I suppose we can go to the tables. Like Nick Nack said, the table only matters at the end. Should I request my question, or you've not seen it? Oh, blame me now. Right, let me go back to it. Oh, you've deleted it. I did see it, but you deleted it. Go 5 times. There it is. I'm going to pin it just to prove that I haven't missed it. How am I supposed to do that? You haven't even spelt it right. And you haven't a pop at me. What are you like, the dog? What are you like? Unbelievable. Atletico Madrid 2, Inter Milan 1, with Conor Gallagher looking to make a transfer move to the Premier League, and the Manchester United fans are lapping it up. I'll say no more. Salah 4, Gakpo 6, a chance is created in the Premier League season. Salah wouldn't get ahead of Daniel Munoz at the moment for me. It's not a team, it's a team of it's a group of players, of individuals at Liverpool at the moment, but that's all on the manager. The manager has to call the shots there. And at the moment, I'm just going to quickly make sure that I have put the correct scores. Liverpool 1, PSV 4. If you told any Liverpool fan before today's matches started that they would be, if you told any Liverpool fan that they were going to lose tonight 4-1, and the way they lost, if you told any Liverpool fans, they would say, look, respect what their manager has done for them by winning the Premier League last season, but enough's enough. That's the way I see it as an outsider looking at that football club. And the answer, the solution for that, to me, is just crystal clear. Jurgen Klopp is available. Bring him back to steady the ship. And it's a manager that won't need to... I don't know, maybe Ali's fallen, or maybe he hasn't got the dog in him anymore. But I've heard rumours that he wanted to have a little itch and get involved. Be careful with your... No, he's not. Listen, crystal clear. Listen, let me tell you something. I know you suggested it earlier, that Liverpool, if they get rid of Arne Slot this weekend, they better not come after my Oliver Glasner, because if they do, no, I'm telling you, there'll be absolute scenes. I'll be calling for timeout and perhaps even cancel football situations. I'm not having that. And what you like, the question is, do you prefer cookie or dough or real... What are you up to? You prefer cookie to make it. What you like, the dog? Listen, when you're going into dough and cookies, I've got a lemon curd muffin, which I haven't finished, and a croissant. I can't go on to a dough at the moment. What you like? Late winner for Atletico. Yes, I saw that, Nick. Thank you very much. Very interesting indeed there, because I thought it was Inter Milan that was going to do the business there. I haven't looked at the table yet, but I just want to confirm the full times. Real Madrid, they managed to scrape a win against Olympiacos. I got a feeling that Junior, Vinicius Junior, he's probably still trying to throw his manager Xabi Alonso underneath the bus. Could that be the answer? Should Liverpool go for Xabi Alonso? They were going to go for him at one point before he left Eintracht Frankfurt last time. I think that's where he came from last time, before he moved to Real Madrid, if I'm not mistaken. So could Xabi Alonso be the answer to replace Arne Slot? I think, as an outsider, it should be. It will rattle the Premier League. It will rattle the Champions League. Just bring back their Jurgen Klopp and stay away from my Oliver Glasner. Big up. I only have, though. Should I make? I don't know that one. The dog. Big up to everybody in the chat. Right. I've done the lineups. Unbelievable night of football. Madueke there, celebrating there with William Saliba. Liverpool. It's just I'm just going to actually go into the Premier League, and I'm going to go to Liverpool. They're not only below Everton, but it's just the way they're losing and they're conceding goals. They conceded 3 goals against Nottingham Forest. They conceded another 3 goals against Manchester City. They've conceded 4 tonight. The only thing they've got to clean on is that they did win against Real Madrid, and they did beat Aston Villa before, but that's for the birds. It just doesn't mean anything now, I suppose, for them. They play against the Liverpool fans will moan. Listen, I think they've gone past the point of moan. I think the Liverpool fans have gone past the point of moan. I said it twice. I'll say it 3 times. I think they've gone past that point. I think now... No, I don't think now. Breaking news, Diego C. Palace here. Categorically, FSG will not have the confidence of Arne Slot, and they'll bring on... they might make moves for Xabi Alonso, or just bring back their Jurgen Klopp. Who they got next? What's going on here? Yeah, they've got West Ham on Sunday. After Crystal Palace take 3 points off Manchester United. We play at 12 o'clock. Oh my days. What a great night of football, I have to say. It's oh no, please don't tell me. Okay, I'm going to quickly just go into the Championship. Please don't tell me. Please don't tell me. Oh, Millwall have won. Well, it was that they were playing against Sheffield Wednesday, the bottom side in the Championship. Oh my God, they're fourth. They're blooming fourth. Millwall are fourth. They're literally they could even snatch an automatic promotion. I'm not having that. I'm not having that. Any team, any football fan in the Championship, when your team plays against Millwall, you need to pull your finger out. Make sure then. Oh, that's ruined my evening now. Back to the Champions League. Champions League, ladies and gentlemen, I can confirm that Liverpool won. PSV 4. A Perisic penalty after Virgil van Dijk handball, basketball handball. Szoboszlai then levelled it before Till, the youngster, restored the lead for PSV. And then Joe Che for PSV made another goal for them. As I said, Liverpool 1, PSV 4. I think this time next weekend we might see Jurgen Klopp as the manager or temporary or interim manager to the end of the season at Liverpool. There's a lot of money that has been spent by FSG, Liverpool, people who run the Liverpool, Larky, whatnot. In my opinion, there's too much money at stake. They're in free fall, not just in the Champions League. They are in free fall in the Premier League. They need a club like Liverpool, need to be season after season, year after year in the Champions League for the inward revenue of around 140 mil inward investment that the Champions League money brings to a club like Liverpool. I don't think they'll panic, but it's very simple. What an amazing week of Champions League, because and also so that's what happened there with Liverpool. So I think that's what's going to happen. I think they've gone past the point of moaning. I think those Liverpool fans, they're probably saying, look, it is what it is. Let's get someone to sort it out. And there is someone available for them. It's Jurgen Klopp. Arsenal, what a brilliant performance of Champions League football between Ebriese up against Michael Olise. Michael Olise, did you see him, the runs that he was making? Arsenal fans could only look in awe. They did not know what to do with him. They couldn't know what to do with him. But Mikel Arteta is looking like he discovered the new the way Real Madrid and Barcelona and Bayern Munich, as somebody said in the chat, whose nickname said, it was supposed to be that now Arsenal are the best team in Europe. No, they're not. That's what the Arsenal fans will be saying. That will be the narrative. The best Champions League team, the best European side in Europe right now is PSG. PSG. Right, talking about PSG. So Arsenal winning 3-1 against Bayern Munich. Timber opened the scoring for Arsenal. But then a youngster, a 16 or 17-year-old young man called Carl, opened up the Arsenal midfield and their defence. And David Raya always gets beats above him, you know what I mean? And it was 1-1. But then Arsenal in the second half, they did come out with a bit more fight there. Mikel Arteta, before the halftime, he did get a yellow card. How is he only on one yellow card this season? I'll never know. Actually, I do know. There's a rule for Arsenal fans and there's a rule for everybody else. I'll say that. But credit to the Arsenal players, because the Arsenal fans didn't return after the halftime. The Emirates was half empty. There's no atmosphere. That's what Ian Wright said. There's no atmosphere. Anyway, so Arsenal players were playing there in front of a half-filled stadium at the Emirates, and they got another 2 goals. In between those 2 goals there, I think it was Madueke and Martinelli. Yes, they both came on as substitutes. Madueke in the first half, and also Martinelli in the second half. But they came on and they scored 2 vital goals to make it 3-1 to Arsenal. And in between all of that was going on, you saw an amazing tackle by Declan Rice. He absolutely chopped up Harry Kane on the pitch. And the crowd that had returned from drinking their martini, dry martinis and their prawn sandwiches, they were able to see it, and the Arsenal fans were happy. The Arsenal fans' narrative is that they are the best in Europe because of how the scores have been. But in my opinion, the best team at the moment is PSG. You beat PSG, you got one hand on the cup. As a Crystal Palace fan, that's the way I see it. Catch you next time, says Nick Nack. Yes, thank you very much, Nick Nack, for your contributions. Take my hat off for you. Thank you, Nick Nack. Good luck for tomorrow. Yes, I hope we do well. Thank you, Nick Nack. You too. Yeah, I'm going to wrap it up now because I've got to get up early tomorrow. I don't know, Diego. I think considering the turnover of players and how they need to adapt, I think he has enough credit on the bank to stay. They can't see a light at the end of the tunnel. I don't think any Liverpool fan, the strongest, earnest and supportive ones that they may have been of Arne Slot, will be saying it's not the fact that they're losing, it's how they're losing. Even the experience entourage of players that they've got, the Virgil van Dijks, the Mo Salah, great goal by Szoboszlai today, but all the other players, there's no leaders, there's no one getting it right. And the manager's not putting it together. So I think no. I think they've gone past the point of moaning, as I said earlier. I think it's done. I don't think there's enough credit because he did not build that team. If he built that team, then yes, but he didn't. He inherited that. Credit in the bank only lasts so long. You're right. That's what it is with fans. But it's a result business, isn't it? It's a result business. But look. Oliver Glasner at Crystal Palace, he had to build the momentum. He had to build a squad. He inherited a squad, make no mistake about it, but he had to build it, shape it, and take it to momentum to win an FA Cup and whatnot. Arne Slot managed to do that, but with somebody else's set of players. Oliver Glasner did it with his own players. And you either got the minerals or you ain't. And I don't think he's got it. I saw that when he got knocked out of the cup by Plymouth Argyle. I said it then in my live stream then, and I'll say it tonight. Yeah, I suppose, but I guess Liverpool fans know that the club is what do more than me. All right, go on and have a tongue twister. You tongue twisters, what are you doing to me? I've put it on there. Red, you put it on there. I've labelled it Red Lello. You didn't write the. Maybe you had a typo there. So you want me to say Red Lello, Yellow Lorry, Wed, Yellow. Listen, I think you're smoking something or you're drinking too much, mate. Big up to the dog. Right, let's get back to it. Next one up. It is what an amazing few games recently in the Champions League. First, we had on Tuesday Chelsea. They absolutely Lamine Yamal. Thank you very much. I think nearly 100 people watched that. Thank you very much. Everyone watched that yesterday, and Chelsea came well and they beat Barcelona. Lamine Yamal, Barcelona. They're not firing on any cylinders right now. And then today, Arsenal have made a statement win over Bayern Munich, who previously beat PSG. And you can see the narrative. The Arsenal fans will think that Mikel Arteta is the best manager in Europe, which he's not, because he's not won anything with his own players. And we'll see at the end of the season if the Arsenal fans have got a silverware. And if they don't, remember what I said tonight. I wouldn't have Mikel Arteta at my club over Oliver Glasner. No way. No chance. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, that on Sunday in the Premier League, the two teams that have done really well in the Champions League today and yesterday, Chelsea and Arsenal, on Sunday, after Crystal Palace pick up 3 points from the Manchester United fans at noon on Sunday, later on, it is Chelsea at the Bridge versus the Arsenal. Who is really the best in Europe? Ladies and gentlemen, categorically, I can tell you the only club that's won it twice or once, I think it is twice, is Chelsea. It's the only London club that's won the Champions League. Peter Piper picked a pickled peppers. Peter Piper. What do you like? Big up to the door. What do you mean the first one? That's all you're going to have. That's all you're going to get. What about the first one? You do first, second, third. No, only the first one. Peter Piper picked a pickled peppers. What you like. Right. Madueke, who was thrown underneath the bus by Chelsea, he's managed to get a goal in the Champions League and he's happy at the moment. There is a sorry look there of the Liverpool players. They look like individuals out there whilst they were playing, and now at the full-time score, they also look individuals coming off the pitch. It's there is only one human soul or being in the world of football that can put that together and work it out. And in my opinion, Liverpool fans out there, if you're listening, probably there ain't any, and that is Jurgen Klopp. All right then, it has to be 5 successes time in a row. No, I ain't doing that 5 times. I'll be knackered. Peter Piper picked. No, I can't do the first one. Peter. What's all this about Peter anyway? I don't know anyone called Peter. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Peter. No, I can't even do 2. PSG have actually pickled and fried in the barbecue Tottenham Hotspur, but what a valiant effort by the Tottenham Hotspur fans, going all the way to Paris Saint-Germain, and at one time they were leading 1-0 to the last minute of the first half, and it just didn't happen. Please keep hitting the likes and subscribe at Diego C. Palace if you're new. I'm just going to check something else. Hold on, people. Let me just check. I think people will be saying that Arsenal they do deserve their victory parade today. The way they took it to Bayern Munich, Vincent Kompany getting very heated on his touchline, as well as Mikel Arteta. He got a yellow card. Should it have been a yellow card or a red card for Mikel Arteta? Where do I put this? Oh, I'll put it here. 1 minute. All right now. Yeah, no, I can only do it twice. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. I could only do 2 of them. What a great match there. And it looks like Tottenham Hotspur might have picked up a red card. Let me just have a look, and I'll confirm that. No, he wasn't. It was a Paris Saint-Germain player. He's a midfielder, isn't he? And then there's 21. I can't see it. Oh no, the way he wasn't actually playing. He was just on the bench. He must have got into an argument. How'd you get sent off by being on? Oh no, he was. He came on at half time for Nuno Mendes, and then he got a red card in extra time after the second half. Was Hernandez for PSG. So, but I don't think he just started really well for the Liverpool fans because, quite frankly, the handball by Virgil van Dijk didn't help matters. As stable the thing, and it's like they've just lost their way on and off the pitch. The Aubameyang yesterday, he scored 2 goals against Newcastle United. It's just going from bad to worse for Liverpool. It's just gone real bad, and that's putting it very mildly. And just looking at the commentary here from Stephen Gerrard, he's pointing out that Kerkez was out of position most of the times. With Jurgen Klopp, I always felt that all of his Liverpool players knew where they should be at all times, off the ball, on the ball. But at the moment, for me, they just they're not disciplined in defending. They're not doing the basics right, and they're just getting chopped up. For me, they need to bring just thank their manager they got at the moment. Just bring in Jurgen Klopp back. I think that's the answer for them. Okay, enough about Liverpool. I got it wrong. I thought they were going to win 2-0 today, and when they scored that equaliser, I thought, there you go, they should go on from there, but it wasn't meant to be. Okay, full confirmation of the full time for today. It's Copenhagen 3, Kairat 2, Pavos 2, Monaco 2, Arsenal 3, Bayern Munich 1, Atletico Madrid 2, Inter Milan 1, Eintracht Frankfurt 0, Atlanta 3, Liverpool 1, PSV 4, Olympiacos 3, Real Madrid 4, Paris Saint-Germain 5, Tottenham Hotspur 3, Sporting CP 3, Club Brugge 0. What does that entail for the Champions League table? It means, ladies and gentlemen, that oh, this is not good. Oh, what's happened there? Hold on a minute, people. What it means is that Arsenal are top of the Champions League. In essence, what they've replicated themselves is what Liverpool did at the beginning of the transfer of them. What Arsenal are doing this season is what Liverpool did last season. They started really well, exceptionally well in the Premier League and also in the Champions League. 5 games, 5 wins. Paris Saint-Germain, I still think they're the team to beat in the latter stages of this competition. As a Crystal Palace fan, of course, my team's never been in the Champions League, but I think that if you beat Paris Saint-Germain in the semi-finals or in the quarterfinals or in the final, obviously, you've won the Champions League. So watch this space. Bayern Munich, I think they're doing really well. They did not have the Colombian Diaz playing for them today, and it was telling. Different attacking options was just all not enough from them, but great to see Marco Lise and Ebrieze there. I'm telling you, people there. So Bayern Munich, in third place with 12 points. Paris Saint-Germain with 12 points. Inter Milan with 12 points. They also lost today to Atletico Madrid. In fourth place is Inter Milan with 12 points. Also on 12 points, winning today, La Real Madrid. And we've all seen Vinicius Jr. and other top end, if you like, Galacticos arguing or trying to throw Xabi Alonso underneath the bus. Liverpool fans, is what you've got missing? Is what you've got missing? Is it Xabi Alonso? I think that could be if Xabi Alonso is released by Real Madrid. Or maybe both of the clubs do a swap. No, it won't happen. It won't happen. Please keep hitting the likes and subscribe at Diego C. Palace if you are new. Oh, what's happened there? Oh, I don't know what I did there. So that's in fifth place on 12 points. Also, is Real Madrid. Coming in below them in sixth place is Borussia Dortmund. A great win for them yesterday, and they're on 10 points with a goal difference of 6. Chelsea, who also won yesterday 3-0, they had 3 or 4 goals. They definitely had 3 goals disallowed. So technically, if they had one or 2 of the disallowed goals, they would have been above Borussia Dortmund on goal difference. So in sixth place is Borussia Dortmund on 10 points. Chelsea in 7th with 10 points. They're probably ruined why VAR didn't give them their decisions at the bridge yesterday. You'll have to ask them for that. Sporting, without Ruben Amorim, are in the top 8 of the Champions League. Without Viktor Gyökeres, they are in the top 10, the top 8. Manchester City are also with 10 points, and they lost, of course, yesterday, but they are still there and thereabouts on 10 points. They've only lost once in the 5 matches in the Champions League. Pep Guardiola knows how to work this kind of competition. He's won them with various different clubs, so is not all in all out of that. So 10 points, and they're 9th at the moment. Atalanta are also on 10 points, having played 5 with that great win today, 3-0, I think it was. Not bad effort from Newcastle, I think. They've only lost 2. I said it yesterday. I think if you talk to any Geordie and you said to them at the beginning of the season, 5 games into the first phase of the Champions League, you've got 5 games and you've only got 2 losses and you've got 3 wins, they'll probably take your hand and shake it, so they'll be fine with that. But they do look a bit worrying in the Premier League. They haven't kick-started. A massive win. Back-to-back wins now for Diego Simeone with Atletico Madrid. And the moment that he substituted Conor Gallagher, they managed to get a win in the end. There's a rumour that he's going to go and land at Manchester United, not just for the short term, but long term. So it could be that's the case. So watch this space on that one, ladies and gentlemen. Liverpool losing today. Again, like Newcastle, they've lost 2 out of 5 games, and they have. Oh, sorry, missed your comment. I'm coming to you. And Atletico Madrid are on 9 points, having played 5. The same as Liverpool. They've only lost 2 games out of the 5, but they're in 13th place. It's important to finish in the top 8, so then you're going to have to do playoffs. That's what it is. In the next bit. All right, now this is okay. We'll go easy one. How much would a woodchuck would? I don't know where you're getting these tongue twisters, but I'm scared that it might say something that is also forever. But big up to the dog. It says, how much would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Good evening to midnight. How much was a woodchuck? Woodchuck. I did it. There you go. There's somebody that can do it. It's midnight. Big up to midnight. What you look like. So There's a lot of teams on 10 points, a lot of teams on 9 points. Oh, even Galatasaray is on 9 points. PSV, with their win tonight, bring them up to 15th place. Tottenham Hotspur, although they lost tonight, valiant effort in that first half, and they're on 8 points. And I'm sure all the sides would want to finish in the top 8 to just make the finals and just preserve their players from playing extra games. But even if you don't finish in the top 8, you can see sides like Pep Guardiola and Manchester City that can get their act together. Liverpool, if they can get their act together with them. I think the Liverpool manager is done. They've only lost 2 games out of 5 in the Champions League. It's the way they are losing. They don't look like a team. They look like individuals, and not even as individuals. Even the professionals, the captain, everybody else, they're making so many mistakes out there. And Liverpool fans out there, you know that I'm a Crystal Palace fan. But I'm saying this on a level. I think you've gone past the point of moan or whinging or frustration. I think you've gone past that point. You've got to get real. If you want to recover your squad in depth of players that clearly don't look like a squad, let alone the team out there, whether they're in the Premier League, in the League Cup, in the FA Cup, or in the Champions League, there is only one man out there that could come in tomorrow and be at your Anfield headquarters at 7:30 in the morning, and that's Jurgen Klopp. Shake the hand of your current manager, Arne Slot, and say, thank you very much for what you did last season. Utmost respect for what you've done for the club. Be respectful to him. But you've got time now. The reason why I say that is you've got, 4 or 5 weeks before the next transfer window and get Jurgen Klopp back between now and the end of the season. If Liverpool lose to West Ham and then Sunderland on Wednesday next week, I think Arne Slot will he won't make it into the last 2 weeks of December as the Liverpool manager. There's too much money at stake. The inward investment that they've brought in of players, it's just how it is, I suppose. I think someone in the comments said that big up. You turned big up to was this? I challenge you. Was this? I missed it. Sorry, people. How much? What's people going on here? I challenge you, Diego, to do it 5 times. How much would a woodchuck if a woodchuck? Listen, I challenge any Liverpool fan to go and try and do that, mate. They won't be able to do it. I challenge you, Diego, to do it 5 times. I think you win. You win. He's taking a bubble. I'll try woodchuck. If it's a woodchuck, could chuck wood. Easy. Your turn, says 176. Oh my God. You see, everyone wants you to do it. Oh my days. What you look like out there. It is too difficult of a tongue twist. Is how much would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? You see? You want me to do it 5 times? All right then. Arsenal fans, how much would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Liverpool fans, how much would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Listen, Liverpool fans, you're not touching any wood at the moment. It's just not running for you. Even if you touch wood, you know that expression, touch wood. No. Tottenham Hotspur fans, we're on a barbecue today. Chicken's on a barbecue. How much would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Some of you might be listening to this. What's that got to do with the Champions League? You'll have to talk to the dog and the 176 channel. They're going on about this. All I know is that the Champions League, although there's been some difficult results for some teams, I think the matches that happened on Tuesday and today was an opportunity for some teams like Liverpool, like Newcastle, like Tottenham Hotspur, like Barcelona, like Napoli, and they did actually. But these teams that I mentioned before, to just get a performance and a result to turn their season into a more to give them some momentum, both in league competitions and in the Champions League. So I don't think it's all in all the worst scenario for Newcastle United fans. They won't get. I don't think they'll be in the cutoff below 25th place and downwards. So I think Newcastle United will make the next stages. I think Tottenham Hotspur fans will make the next two stages. They've got to make sure they don't get any further injuries. Liverpool have picked up an injury today. Ekitike, I think he came off injured. And Alexander Isak came on, but he's like non-existent as well. But I think he will. I think Liverpool will be there and then thereabouts. The same with Manchester City. They're not in the top 8, but I think they will find a way to get through the competition to gather momentum. We've got the January transfer window around the corner. The team which I think, out of all of the ones that are in participation in the Champions League, are two teams that are in like kind of soul searching. And that, for me, as a Crystal Palace fan, looking from the outside looking in, is Real Madrid and Liverpool. There is a lot of things going behind the scenes that you can hear and you can see that the agents and the football players at Real Madrid are not communicating, they're not talking, they're not as a unit. They're trying to throw Xabi Alonso underneath the bus. I think that's one there. And the other team, which I think they've got a lot of problems in the squad and the manager connecting and getting themselves sorted out, is obviously Liverpool. You see, everyone wants to do it. Unbelievable. What's your favorite? Red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry. It should be blue lorry, red lorry, because red and blue. There you see, we got the FA Cup there. Even the duckling, look, the duckling where my thumb is. The thumb is telling you it should be red and blue. What's all this yellow stuff? I suppose there is some yellow over there. Never mind. So it's interesting, the results. But Barcelona have been hot and cold. The other thing I can have a look is, I have to go to this one. So let's just go to the tables. I'm looking at the fixtures for the Liverpool fans out there. West Ham, I said, was on Sunday. Then they've got Sunderland on Wednesday. Oh, they've got Inter Milan. They've got to travel away to Inter Milan. I mean, my Crystal Palace have never been in the Champions League. Liverpool fans will know what it is to do to get on a flight and watch their team and go to Inter. I don't think it's a question is whether they can beat Inter Milan. I think the question is will their manager, Arne Slot, be their manager in the next Champions League fixture, the 9th of December. Before that, they've got Leeds United. They've got to beat Leeds, surely. Sunderland, I'm not so certain. And West Ham. Jesus Christ. I think the question is, will Arne Slot be the next Liverpool manager? Will he be the remaining Liverpool manager come the next Champions League fixture? And if the people that run the football club feel that it's just not meant to be, but they're respectful of him, of what he's tried to do, they would. All clubs at all stages in the Premier League, same as my Crystal Palace, they'll always have a contingency plan in the event, because it's not just results that decide where the managers stay or go. It could be personal reasons why managers stay or go. Anything can happen. So It's but it was the Vinicius Junior and Mbappe. They were celebrating for Real Madrid. Were they sending a message to Xabi Alonso? We're the ones that are the difference, not you. There's a bit of that. I could just see that in that changing room, that these top players and Bellingham, there might be something that they're showing to the manager. We're the ones that actually do the results. It's not. It's always been the status quo that the manager is the one that does the work. And yeah, it's just I've just seen a little replay there of the Liverpool situation, and it's not looking good for them there. He might not be the man. Arne Slot might not be the manager of Liverpool by the time they play Inter Milan. That's the way I see it. Big up to you, the dog, and to everyone in the chat. Thank you very much for all your contributions. And of course, tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, I will try and do it, but it depends because I'm very busy the rest of the week and the weekend. Oh my God. Aston Villa, of course, are in the Europa League. They're playing Young Boys, and Celtic are away to Feyenoord. Good luck to Celtic there. They're going through some changes in their club. Who else we got there? Oh, I thought Forest was... Yeah, Forest. That's what I was looking for. Forest. I've got nothing against Forest fans, but I just don't like their owner. But they're at home to Malmo. I think that might be a Greek side. I could be wrong. Rangers are at home against Sporting Braga. So that's in the Europa League. And of course, in the Conference League, Crystal Palace, come on Palace. My Crystal Palace are away at Strasbourg. And so good luck to Crystal Palace. We've got to get the 3 points. Come on, Palace. Let's get those 3 points. And is there another British side on that? No, I think that is it. Let me just look at the table again. We're on 6 points. Strasbourg are on 7 points. The reason why they're ahead of us is because, unlike we lost our second game, they drew their second game. So Strasbourg tomorrow. And for those Crystal Palace away fans that have travelled out there, good luck to you. Stay safe out there. Watch those pickpockets. Don't be safe out there. Have a great time out there. And cheer on with the Crystal Palace Ultras. A Crystal Palace away win. 3 points against Strasbourg. My prediction is Strasbourg 1, Crystal Palace at 3. We're going to win that by 2-goal advantage. We'll get that. We'll get the job done there. Predictions for Aston Villa versus Young Boys. I think Aston Villa, Unai Emery is turning it around, but he does like to pick up injuries, these players. Aston Villa 2-1. Now 2-0. They should win that comfortably. I don't know, Young Boys, didn't they recently, I heard them, they scored quite mad goals. No, Aston Villa, they're playing at home. Villa Park. Aston Villa 2, Young Boys 0. Nottingham Forest. Yes, I'm salty about Nottingham Forest. I just don't like their owner. Nottingham Forest 0. Malmo 1. I've got a feeling that I'll probably just jinx that. Forest will probably win that. Unbelievable. It is what it is. So that's my predictions for tomorrow. And is there anything happening? I hope there's nothing happening on Friday because I'm too busy. The women are international football. That's interesting. Sunday, of course, we got Manchester United, and there's no, not that I can see, because the women are out on international duty, so there shouldn't be any women football. Yeah. Oh, on Saturday, Everton versus Newcastle United. That looks tasty. London's kind of derby, not really, but Spurs up against Fulham. I think the one that everyone, obviously, I'm looking for. I'm expecting. I'm looking forward for Crystal Palace to win against Manchester United, given the recent performance. Manchester United, the way they lost the previous matches. I'm hopeful that Crystal Palace start the ascendancy, dictating the game, controlling the game. The transitional play for Palace players should overcome anything that Manchester United might throw at Selhurst Park. So I'm hopeful that we get another 3 points off them on Sunday. But I think the one that everyone will probably be looking for as neutrals would be what is Liverpool going to do when they travel away to West Ham United? And then the two teams that have been very successful yesterday and today in the Champions League, Chelsea, of course, doing a number over Barcelona. You don't get to say that very often recently, but they did deserve that win, and that's without Cole Palmer. And Arsenal, the performance that they did against Bayern Munich today, but they were playing without Diaz, the Colombian international. So that will be a good one. Chelsea versus Arsenal. Do you remember the days back in the day with Diego Costa getting into rucks with the Arsenal players? That's funny. Bears, Diego, how do you expect the Palace game to go tomorrow? Because Strasbourg is a tough team. Yeah, I mean they're no pushover. Oliver Glasner would know European sides like that. You'd think. I think that would give confidence to his coaching staff, to his players. I think it'll be physical by the sounds of it, as you say. I'm hopeful that we'll get the first goal, then might get an equaliser, and then we go on to win 3-1. That's my prediction. Strasbourg 1, Crystal Palace 3. We've got attacking options. Everyone's going is available. No, I think there was a Palace player that was injured. Let me just go and check. Oh, is it this one? Oh no, I don't want to go over there because that's where I got the live stream. I don't want to mess around with that. Oh, let's just do it here. I'm scared to go over that side on the Google Chrome because I might mess up the live stream. So I'm just going over this side. I think it's Subs. Oliver Glasner, big up to you mentioning that. Sosa, yeah, it is Sosa. I just wanted to double check. I think he's the only one who's not traveling. I think everybody else is traveling. Even Daniel Munoz has had a recent family situation. I think he'll be, born. We have one player who couldn't travel. That's Bono Sosa. That's Oliver Glasner. He got an injury in training. I mean, it's like, come on. But I mean, one player out, it's got to be out. Everyone, I think, even if they're carrying injuries, they want to be available for Oliver Glasner. He's just created an atmosphere at Selhurst Park that everyone who is playing or isn't playing, or who wasn't performing as well as before, they're improving in all areas of their game. They're working together as individuals in training to improve their levels. If there's any deficiencies, they're correcting them. I think that's what Oliver Glasner and his coaching staff have clearly been doing, not just at the end of last season, but certainly this season as well. Another example is Ismail Assar. Oh my God, he's just going levels and levels. Not a lot of people talking about it. Maxime Lacroix, he's moving levels up here. So it's going to be great to see what happens tomorrow. I'll do the watch along if I can tomorrow. It's going to be tight. I might be 15 minutes late tomorrow. I will see how it goes. Strasbourg. He says Strasbourg are a very good team. It's not just a Conference League, but League One. They've done very well. Yesterday, Marseille played Newcastle, UEFA champions, a French team against an English team. Marseille's won a tight game. I expect the same tomorrow. That's Oliver Glasner talking yesterday on Palace TV. It goes on to say, I was really impressed when we prepared for this game about the way we're playing. Very intense, very quick players with a lot of confidence, always attacking. It will be a great challenge. We're looking forward to the game. A nice stadium, nice atmosphere, and we'll do our best to get the win. So, what's happened with Chigwell? I think there's something else. Oh yeah, Chigwell's at Strasbourg now, isn't it? Oh my god. Oh no. Well, he certainly understands what led us to the FA Cup final. Ben Chilwell. Yeah, he's over there right now. Apparently they play a very similar situation formation. They play 3-4-3. This is what I like about Oliver Glasner. He talks that he's done his own work on the opposition, and it's a different type of challenge, I think, for Oliver Glasner, given where he's going to have to take his team in France, of course. It's not going to be a pushover. Oliver Glasner saying that he's happy with everything there. A very great start for everyone at Palace there. Yeah, it's answering your question. It's so. Yeah. Physical game. We've got an agent over there who Chilwell. No, but he played his part, leading us to helping us to win the FA Cup last season, and what he did for us in the league as well. So, but there seems to be great confidence there by Oliver Glasner and his players there. I just hope he doesn't lose any more players, any good top quality players. Every transfer window, we always seem to lose one or two, and it does my head in just thinking about it. But it is what it is. If you're new to the channel, please keep hitting the likes and subscribe at Diego C Palace. So that's for tomorrow. I will do my best to do the watch along for that. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to Arsenal, who won 3-1 against a very good Bayern Munich side, although they were playing against without Luis Diaz. But it was great to see Ebrieze and Michael Olise on the pitch together. Wonderful memories there to see them both on the pitch together. A very valiant effort there by the Tottenham Hotspur fans. At one point at halftime, they nearly went in 1-0 up. But then it opened up end to end a bit, and he ended Paris Saint-Germain 5, Tottenham Hotspur 3. I said stop giving the ball to Vitinha, and they did, and he got a hat-trick over against Spurs. So I think they won't get knocked out in the next stage. I think Tottenham Hotspur will be able to grab a point with the next fixture. I don't know who it is. So they're not expected to beat the Champions League. I would have thought so. But they gave them a go for the first half. They nearly went in a half-time with the heads leading, but they just a little bit lack of defending there before the half-time whistle. It ended Paris Saint-Germain 3, Paris Saint-Germain 5, Tottenham Hotspur 3. And then it's not the shock, but it's the way that Liverpool lost the next result. I'm not going to go into it again because I've mentioned it so many times tonight. The manager is not finding a way to communicate to established players, to players that have been brought in the transfer window, to players who may be looking to leave Liverpool. He's got to get them all together, get it sorted, and get them all fighting for each other on that pitch, defending as a team, attacking as a team. Because at the moment, opposition teams like Crystal Palace, like any European or any other European side, they'll look to play against Liverpool, and they will not fear them. They will not fear playing against Arnold Slot and the Liverpool players, whether it's at Anfield or in their home grounds. And there's not just something missing there, I think, between Arnold Slot and the squad of players that he has available there. I think it's gone past that point. I don't think he will have the confidence of the board, of the people that run Liverpool, and they may just shake his hand and say, thank you for what you've done, your contributions. And as an outsider looking into the whole situation, if Jurgen Klopp has still got the dog in him, it's a no-brainer. Or the other one, if not that, it would be Xabi Alonso. Because all the players at Real Madrid, if not all, and the agents around them, they're trying to throw him underneath the bus, if they haven't already done so. So Xabi Alonso may have made the mistake of going to Real Madrid. Sometimes it happens. Yeah. I wonder if Real Madrid and Liverpool would just swap managers. Could that be the answer for both of them? Probably not. I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there into the air. Atletico Madrid, as somebody said in the chat, they managed to get a last-minute winner, I should say. And big 3 points for them. Atlanta also winning there, but it's the Liverpool. It's the way that Liverpool lost to PSV tonight. I said it last night. If they lose tonight and they lose against West Ham, I'm going to add another one. If they lose against Sunderland on Wednesday, the following Saturday, I don't think Arnold Slot will be the manager of Liverpool. As it is right now, I don't think Liverpool will have Arnold Slot as the manager of Liverpool by the next time they play the next Champions League fixture, which is away at Inter Milan. I think it's at the end of the first week in December. I don't think, if he doesn't win any match between now and then, he won't be. Okay, so that's a great football. Loads of goals today. Thank you very much, everyone in the chat. Good, we just come over 3 hours. I'll leave it at that. Thank you to the dog, Malcolm, Aweeby, Lover. I get them all. 176 SD channel called Midnight. A massive thank you to Nick Knack. Good to see you again. Thank you very much. A massive thank you to no Demo was in there, but somebody else, I think. Again, yes, massive thank you to Damo. I know you're out there with the Palace. Please take care out there and stay safe out there. And bring back the 3 points tomorrow. That's an order. Enjoy your time out there. I knew there was somebody else. Alex Dixon, the Arsenal fan. Not Arsenal. I'm going to get in trouble now. The Sunderland fan. Thank you very much, Alex Dixon. And the very first person that dropped in, DJ Mar. Thank you very much for dropping in earlier on. It's much appreciated. Oh no, I don't want to watch much of the day. Too tired. Where's the earphones? I'm too tired to do it. Should we do? All right, let's do it. What the hell? We're on anyway. I can't find it. Right, does anyone know where did I put the earpieces? I mean, look, I couldn't have put them anywhere far. Oh, here they are. I did that at the beginning of the live stream. I lost the mouse. It's like the mouse found this some way. I'm too tired. It's 11 o'clock. I should really stop. Right, let's have a look. Right, I think I've probably missed it. Match of the day is on now. They're talking about Liverpool. They lost 2-1 against my Crystal Palace. Galatasaray, they lost. Jesus. Yeah, no. The way I see it, they're talking about. I'm not going to go into what they're saying in the match of the day. It's there's been a lot of inward investment in the squad and the playing side of that project there at Liverpool, and I got a feeling that the board, the people that make the decisions financially at Liverpool, may now not have the confidence of the decision that they took of giving Arnold Slot the opportunity to build for where they want to go to at the end of the season. And I expect that at the end of the season, the minimum requirement is to have Champions League qualification for next season. And at the moment, there's a big cloud over that right now. And but I think that's the bottom line with them. Right. I'm going to end the stream, people. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching. If you're watching on playback, please hit a like and subscribe. Thank you for getting me over 5 likes. That's amazing. Absolutely love that. And yeah, great to see Michael Elise and Ebrieze on the pitch again. Unlucky Elise. I think you were the best player on the pitch. Big up to Eze, though. And we'll let the Arsenal fans have their moment. They may think that they are the best European side, but they're not. The best European side is PSG because they are the champions. No one remembers who doesn't have the trophy. People only remember who wins the cup. And at the moment, in the Champions League, it's Paris Saint-Germain. But a very good performance from the Arsenal fans and the Arsenal players today. No mistake about that. And that's it. All right. Good night. Take care and catch you up tomorrow. Bye-bye.